You're listening to the MopCast Network.
Welcome to the Cult Movie Cantina.
Whoa, hello.
This is the podcast that looks at some of your favorite cult films, adds an alcoholic beverage.
That's me.
Shows that someone has not seen it.
Hi.
And then we talk about it.
We do.
Except this episode. this episode.
Psych.
Well, we do talk about movies.
It's true, but this is an episode of movies I think we have all seen. We've not all have probably seen together, but there's a list of movies that we have seen. So
I really hope in my list I have listed something that you guys have not seen.
I'm kind of excited.
Well, I'm sure you have
'Cause I
listed a
watch
lot of
random
movies
things.
we have not listed.
No, that you haven't seen.
No, never seen, because she's the one always one's never seen something.
I know
so.
Yeah.
Scotty, most of his are things I've never seen.
Oh, and Penny, who's running engineer in the back, she wants to know if she has not seen any. So
You do not have to stand there the whole time.
Yeah,
you can,
she
but
wants-
just so you know, it's going to be a length of time.
and there's a chair back there if you need to pull it up.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Teenagers.
I am your Native American pop culture spirit guide, Scotty, and I'm joined by, as always,
Your Lady of Libation, Stephanie.
and
Your Jellicle Jester. Jestina, sorry.
she who knows no movies.
Admiral
At your service.
at ease. I forgot my name. I
did.
do feel like a little
It's
backwards.
a little off. It's a little.
It's going to be fine, but I keep going to turn this way, and I'm like,
We
they're not
were
over
playing
there.
musical chairs. It just
It's fine.
happens.
Surprise, we moved.
You can please rate and subscribe wherever you find our podcasts. You can check our Facebook page at Cult Movie Cantina. We're over at Instagram at Cult Movie Cantina. You can find us at TikTok at Scotty O. White. And you can join our Substack at scottywhite.substack.com that has all of our Cult Movie Cantina stuff on it. This week is kind of a throwback to an old format that we haven't done in a while. Like it's basically the closest thing we have to a cult movie meeting. We're not focusing on a movie this time. We're going to play a little catch up because we haven't seen each other in a couple of weeks, and then share some stuff with you guys, and then we're going to talk about a bunch of movies.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Who wants to go first in the sharing part?
I'll go last. I feel like I should bring us on a downer. I'm gonna.
Okay,
Great.
Or I can be in the middle, like the Oreo cookie sandwich.
let's do that.
Okay, I'll go in the middle.
We
Y'all
don't want
choose.
to end on a downer.
Yours is more exciting. So
Mine's exciting. Okay.
So do you want to start with yours, or okay?
So yeah. Last weekend I went to New York with a very good friend of mine.
New York City,
New York City.
land of Kisa.
It was.
Yeah, you should have seen Kisa.
That would have been cool.
I forgot she's in New
Kisa
York.
doesn't not like leaving to go to Manhattan for
That's
a
fair.
lot of reasons.
That's fair.
Which a lot of fair reasons.
I mean, I get that. It was a very fast trip. We when we saw that Tom Felton was playing Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, Tulane and I immediately bought tickets to see the show. This is without any plans to actually go to New York. We're just like, we got to go. We got to, buy the tickets. So we bought the tickets. And I think that was in April. And as time kind of passed, we're like, okay, now we have to figure out how we're going to get to New York.
So I remember exactly where you were when this all happened.
Where was I?
You were having lunch with me at a Mexican restaurant that you had picked on Airport Boulevard. You and I were having, I forgot what you had, but I had chorizo tacos.
That's
Delicious.
not
I'm pretty
slightly
sure
stalkerish, Scotty, but
I
well
had
done.
El Pastor tacos.
You most likely did. So
because that's what I eat.
and then you were on texting Tulane and was like, "Oh, we're going to go do this New York trip," and then you were like, "You should go with us." And then I was like, "When?" You're like, "November." I went, "Nope."
Nope.
I'm okay in finances, but I can't also do a trip to Arizona and New York within 2
Back-to-back
weeks.
trips.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we started way back when. What's the funny thing is I didn't tell my husband for the longest time that I was bought Broadway tickets and I was going to go to New York.
It's your money.
That's amazing.
I mean, yeah, it was, but I didn't want him to think I was completely crazy, which he knows anyway.
I mean, I think you're completely crazy is fair.
But we found plane tickets. We found round trip tickets for $188, which is super cheap.
Yes, it is.
We found a reasonably priced hotel, so we paid for a whole trip up front, like well ahead of time. So honestly, the only thing that we did not pay for is just like food and stuff like that. But anyway, we flew last Saturday. We got into New York about 6:30. Got on the subway. Took the subway into Manhattan, got our hotel, we got checked in, and so about 8:30, we ventured out into the city. And Saturday night, really all we did is walk around Times Square. We found an Irish pub where we got a drink and got something to eat. And we went to a bar that was recommended by a friend of us, Ming, called Break Bar. And it's a really cool place where you know, once you finish your drink, whatever glass your drink came in, you can go and break it up against a wall, which
cool.
was kind of
That is
nice.
pretty cool.
So,
F this drink glass.
yeah.
It's like Thor. Another.
That's it. You could also buy a bucket of just glass if you want to throw. So,
Do you know how much a bucket of glass cost?
it was $20.
That's not bad.
She's like $20. Did you get one?
Yeah.
Did you get a bucket?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. I was going to be disappointed if you're like, nah, we just threw our glass.
Well, here's the thing. Drinks are expensive in New York. It would have for the amount of glass that I needed to throw, it would have cost me a lot of money if I just waited on drinks.
Right.
Oh, no. I was just
No.
asking if you did it in general.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But we had a good time. Went back to our hotel, got some sleep. We had bunk beds. Our hotel room was the size of probably one of my bathrooms. I'm just saying, it was tiny. But it was great. The next day we got up, we found a place in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood for brunch called Mom's. And it was like this little quaint little diner. We shared an order of Fruity Pebbles pancakes and had a mimosa type beverage called the Goblet of Fire.
Nice.
Right? So it literally came in a goblet, like a huge goblet.
And it was on fire.
But it was champagne and apple cider with cinnamon and stuff. So it was really
This is
good.
really good.
Yeah. Had brunch and went to the theater. Got in line. Let's see. The show was... What time was the show? 1? I think it was a 1 o'clock show. We got in line to get in at like a little bit before 12. Already a line down the building. Got in. We got some butter beers to drink. Well, hold on. There's a whole story before that.
What had happened was
When we bought our tickets, we were like trying to be frugal, and we bought really shitty tickets because they were cheap.
Right.
When we were walking back from brunch, we saw the box office, and we're like, let's see if they have any seats available for upgrade. We upgraded our tickets. I'm not going to
Those
tell you
Goblet
how
of
much
Fires?
that cost us.
Goblet of Fires are worth it.
sure.
Yeah. They helped with that upgrade.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They
100%.
help you make bad decisions. There were 2 price points. Both were ridiculous. Let's just say that we were right on the floor, very close to the stage.
Holy moly.
Okay?
So what'd you do with your old tickets?
No, they upgraded them.
She had ticket protection, so
Oh.
we're getting refunded
Okay, good,
for
gotcha.
those.
Gotcha.
But the money we'll get back from that, we are still in the hole.
Well, yeah, you upgraded, so yeah.
So I'm just letting you know, we got really good tickets with seats. So the show.
Real quick, I understand how that is because when I went to New York in June, I went to go see O'Mary, which was across the street from the hotel I was in. And O'Mary at the time was the hottest.
Yeah, we went by there.
Yeah, it was the hottest ticket, and so I went on a Saturday to get the standby tickets. You know that they have open. I was like, cool. I want to at least see this. You can get
Right.
cheap standby tickets or whatever. And by the time I got through the line to it, they had closed. All the standby were sold out. And so I walked up to the counter and was like, "So what do you have that's economical?" And the lady just went.
Yeah.
Anytime they go, it's not going to be good. And so she was like, "Well, they're going to cost, but I promise you, it's the best seat in the house." And I was like, I had no goblets of fire, but
Right.
I had no goblets of fire. That's amazing.
But what I do have a Visa card, and so I was like,
Not a sponsor yet.
here, and so they charged it. I will say they were $600 and something.
Oof.
However, great show. Glad I saw it. I saw it with Cultists, who's they created the show, and they played Marion, and I did the autograph stuff. But 2 seats above me, in front, 2 rows ahead of me was Lenny Kravitz just hanging out.
That's cool.
So, anyway,
cool.
I feel your pain. I know how it is.
Yeah, so I didn't pay $600, but it. Let's just say
So now it make you feel better. It's like, whew, Scotty's a moron.
it was crazy. It was crazy, but the show worth it. I swear to God, the show was amazing. The special effects were like, we were sitting here going, how did they do that? Like, just trying to wrap our heads around. And I've been in theater most of my life. I understand tricks and stuff, but I was just amazed at how they pulled off some of the special effects that they did.
That's pretty cool.
The cast was amazing. Tom Felton was just so hot. He's my favorite. It was great. So we watched the show, and we're like, we're gonna go. Let's see, we got out of there about 4. And we're like, let's go, find something to eat and that kind of stuff. And what we did first is got on the subway and we went to the big Harry Potter store, the 2-story Harry Potter store. And that was awesome. And
they're riding the high of those tickets.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And then we decided that we were going to walk from the Harry Potter store to the Rockefeller Center, because now this is the only time my AI has led me astray. Now, I will say that he was great the whole weekend. Sonny and I talked. We talked about places to eat. We talked about the subway. Sonny's great, except for this one time where he said, it's just a nice walk. You should just walk. It's a nice walk. You could take the subway, but it's a nice walk. And I'm like, okay, Sonny, we'll walk.
How was your nice walk?
You didn't verify this with Google Maps, did you?
I looked. Listen, I walk a lot.
Sure.
The distance was not the problem. The fact that it was mostly uphill.
Both ways.
And we caught the red light at every damn block. So it's walk, 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 stop. Walk, 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 stop. What should have taken us about 15, 20 minutes to walk took us about 40 minutes to walk.
Right.
Which... it wouldn't have been terrible in the spring, but we were freezing. I mean, it was cold. And then to top it off, by the time we got to Rockefeller Center, now mind you, we're from out of town. I don't know what time or what day the tree goes up and this, that, and the other. The tree that I wanted to see was surrounded by scaffolding. The only thing I saw of the tree is the tree topper. But... so, we didn't even need to go. I saw the skating rink. That was great. But I wanted to see the tree.
Yeah, but the tree's not ready yet.
Well,
what is
thank
now?
you, Scotty. So anyway.
Sonny should have told you that. They have a ceremony to light it. It's a big deal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sonny let me down that one trip. But then we went and we grabbed something to eat. And we went back to the theater to stand in line at the stage door, to wait at the stage door. We got there about 8:15. Okay. The show or actors didn't start coming out until about 10:15. Okay, because it was after the show. Got my playbill signed by almost all of the main character actors. They were great, a lot of fun. Tom did not show up until like 11 or a little bit after 11. And by the time he came out, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm not signing. So we didn't get his signature, but he did happen to go by, grabbed Telane's phone and did a selfie with us.
Aww.
So that was great.
That's great.
So we got that. And I could see, he was exhausted. This was his second show of the day. So I get it. But we had a great time. Then we decided, it was like close to midnight, that we were going to go get one drink.
It's always important when she says the time and the number of drinks they were going to get.
I just want to say, now, we had to get up and get on the subway to get back to the airport that morning. We were going to go have one drink to kind of wind down. There's this bar, like a local bar across from our hotel called the Local 42. It's a union bar. So locals, So we're like, we'll go grab a drink. There's nothing going to be going on in here. So, get a drink, get out, and go to our hotel. First of all, this bartender made the best old fashioned I have ever had in my life. Okay? So after the first drink, I'm like, let's have just one more
Because
this is really good.
The best thing I've ever had. Yeah.
Right, it's really good. And she's like, yeah, we'll have one more. Well, by this time, there's this older gentleman at the end of the bar that starts, chatting us up.
Two attractive young ladies out in the town in New York City in their bar? Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. He grew up in that neighborhood. He lives in the same apartment he grew up in. And he sat there and told us the most amazing stories of his life and the people he's run into and like everything. So we got caught up in the moment and he bought us another drink. Needless to say, we didn't get back to our hotel until after 2 a.m. It was great. It was fun. We got up next morning, went to the airport. The whole trip has been flawless until we got to the airport. And our flight was delayed 2 hours.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it's
so
not bad.
we could have slept in.
True.
So.
Not bad.
It was good. We had a good trip. It was quick, though. When I say quick, it was quick.
I was watching you on Facebook, and it was like, oh, yeah, it's already over. You're already back.
Yeah.
It seemed like fun, though.
You flew out, Saturday? And then...
Yeah, flew out
Monday.
Saturday, came home Monday.
Yeah, it was quick.
So, but it was great. I mean, I can't... There's so much into it that we had a great. I almost punched a Minnie Mouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
For any particular reason?
They have people in, how they have people in Times Square in costume that you can take pictures with,
and then cost a fortune.
But they're raggedy. No, these are like
Wish.com.
These are almost like I'd say homeless who found costumes that are trying to get money for booze. That's how bad these costumes were.
Oh boy.
And we were, and Times Square is packed. Like you're walking and trying not to like lose your cool because they're so packed. And we were going by the section where all these costume people are, and this one Minnie Mouse grabs me by the arm and tries to pull me to get a picture. And I'm like, I turn around and she must have seen it in my eyes because she immediately let go. I told Tulane, I said, I came very close to getting arrested because...
I'd be like, she attacked me. Self-defense.
That's it. It's like, don't go grabbing strangers.
Don't go chasing Stephanie's.
That's right. So, anyway.
I'm glad you had a good time.
It was a great trip. It was a great trip. I will do it again. I will plan better. I will buy good tickets ahead of time so I can make payments on them.
Right.
So you can prepare.
Yeah, prepare.
That was the biggest thing is it kind of like it was a shock to my system. It was like, oh God.
The amount of the tickets, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you have
but
to
was it
definitely
worth
tell
it?
us off air how much those tickets are.
Yeah, I'll tell you after off the air. It was, I mean, yes, worth it. 100% worth it.
Good.
Because
that's all that matters.
100%. Oh man, there's one part where Dementors come off the stage and fly into the audience and actually, fly and hover, and oh my God, it was just amazing.
Well, it's like seeing Stranger Things, and its special effects are great, but I did something similar, stupid. I bought 2 tickets for that show because when I went to go, I was like, I'm ready to go see it. And it's like, no, you dumbass. The tickets you have are from last night. And I was like, I just got here today.
Oh,
so I had to, because I can't do math. And so I had to buy a second set of tickets for that. So,
oh my gosh.
Whatever, it's vacation. So
anyway, New York is great. You should do it.
I've never been. I'll go one day.
We should all 3 go.
It's very cold this time of year. I would rather go in the spring. Honestly,
I'd rather go in the fall because we don't get fall here.
Yeah, but
I would
you don't
love to have fall.
Well, here's the thing: if you're in the city, you don't notice.
No, but I've heard. I'm gonna keep bumping this because I'm not used to it. I'm sorry, Scotty. He specifically gave us direction not to, and I've elbowed this like 5 times.
It's okay. I've 5 times I've tried to I've had to stop myself from reaching and adjusting the microphone.
I know we're doing great. We follow direction.
We're good podcasters. I want to touch it, Scotty. I want to touch it.
Co-host, we're good co-hosts.
Touch it. I don't care.
But I heard the state of New York is beautiful.
I'm sure it is.
So I would love to go and then just take a trip.
I'm sure. I mean, but you don't see seasons in the city.
No, not in the city.
I mean, Christmas you do because everything's decorated for sure.
Oh yeah.
You get that, but it's concrete, like wall to wall. There are no cats. I was very upset, and I know that sounds weird.
Were there Chinese restaurants?
There were Chinese restaurants. See where you're going there.
Racist.
But seriously,
I was actually thinking the cats would be around them to eat.
I
all
would
the
have thought
scraps,
you would have
but-
seen stray cats, like whatever. But there's
Maybe they come out at night. Well, you were out till 2 a.m.
Well, I
You
was
would have
out
seen
till
them.
2 in the morning.
You're right,
We
you're
were out
right.
at night both times. So I was like, I kind of was sad. I saw a lot of dogs on leashes.
You
But-
know what though? I have heard that I knew somebody really well that did stuff with like stray animals.
Yeah.
And they end up transporting a lot of stray animals from here to New York and those areas, probably because it's cities and it's very isolated. So people have more house pets,
maybe.
from what I've heard. Because it's crazy the amount of dogs they have there.
Well, if you listen to us from New York, you should let us know what the
Yeah, can
pet
you let us
situation
know,
is.
please?
What-
How many
what
of you
situation?
have
Where are
cats?
your stray cats? I wanted to pet a cat while I was out there.
It's not weird. We just like cats.
I know there's wild turkeys on Staten Island,
Oh, that's
which I
cool.
thought was the weirdest thing. I was like, I just never would think there would be wild.
You know what I wanted to see that I didn't see? I
Please
wanted
tell me
to
it
see a
wasn't
New
like a
York
murder.
sewer rat, and I was very disappointed that I didn't get to see one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So you didn't see any rats or cats?
No.
Maybe they're too cold.
Or elephants, as sure as you're born. But the loveliest of all is the unicorn.
Well, I got to see a cat, but I have one in my house. I feel
And that's
like
the
that's
podcast.
a thing.
I don't
I
think how we
feel
can
like
top
that's
that
a thing,
now.
and I don't know what that is.
Justina's goes. Shoo.
I'm like, why would you see a unicorn? That's dumb. Anyway,
She been
enjoy
drinking.
New York then.
She been drinking. You know how it is. What's new with you, girl?
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
want to follow that. Hers was so much cooler than mine's.
Yours
gonna be.
is not necessarily a downer.
not a downer.
It's a good thing.
No, I think it's a good
I mean,
thing.
it's going to put me down for a minute.
But it's gonna be good.
But it won't interrupt the flow of the podcast because we bank shows.
That's right. There's a fateful day back in June of 2022. 22? 22. Wow, it's been a while. It's been 3.5 years.
Yeah.
If you know the area, I'm sorry. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm going to talk about the Bayway, and that might be triggering to some. It's awful. And in June, it's really awful because that's the week after Memorial Day.
Real quick. So where we live in South Alabama, we're close to the Gulf, but where our county that we both live in is across the bay from the county we're actually recording in, and there's a bridge that crosses that, and it's called the Bayway Bridge.
And apparently it was designed, I don't remember how many cars, but it was designed to do like, I don't know, so many a day, and it does like 10 times that amount. So it was only built to do a certain number. So it's always backed up, but especially in the summer because people travel, and that's the I-10.
Because people try to go from
from here to the
Florida.
beaches.
to the
Yeah.
beaches, and it's just crazy.
So we were at a stop. Somebody hit me going 72 miles per hour per the police report. So you know it was faster. It's always faster. It's probably like 75, let's be honest. 80? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so it kind of jacked up my ankle. And I have on and off dealt with it and haven't dealt with it. So it's gotten worse, and I just decided I was over it. So on Thursday, per this recording, I will be having surgery on my ankle.
Yay!
I will be in a cast for 3 weeks, a boot for 3 weeks, and a lace-up brace for 6 weeks. The ortho, whom I've only had like 2 meetings with, by the way, because I found this one after I decided to do surgery. In the second meeting, we were talking about the surgery, and he looks at me and goes, "You know, it's going to be bad about this for you." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "You're too active." And I was like, "Okay." He goes, "You're going to think it needs to be done much sooner than it's going to be, and it's going to be hard for you." He's like, "I really need you to not put any weight on that leg for 3 weeks."
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
Okay. Like,
But my husband
I'll be
said he's a great
non-weight-bearing.
doctor. So
Yeah. So everybody I've talked to that knows, because so I went to my family Thanksgiving yesterday per this recording, and none of them asked about anything. None of them asked about like any of the expectations of it. There's just like, oh yeah, she's having surgery, and like it's like, but that's my family. He knows my family.
Yes.
They're shitty. No, they can't be shitty. They're shitty.
Well, they're family.
Thanksgiving Day, Thomas and I went to his family's Thanksgiving. We saw Stephanie beforehand, and we went to have Thanksgiving with his family. So Stephanie, we're sitting there, and her husband works in the medical field, and he's like, "Who are you going to see?" And like I'm not, because you've met my family now. This is what I'm used to. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I tell him, and Angela gets there, and she's like, "Who are you going to see?" And so they like, I'm going through all this. We get to the family Thanksgiving, and every person pretty much is like, "Who are you going to see?" "Oh, he's an old friend of mine. Yeah, we used to do such and such back in the day,"
Oh,
because
yeah.
Thomas's
Yeah, we were
family
doing
knows everybody.
We were
Oh,
doing
yeah,
cocaine
they
in the
do know
back.
everybody.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. It's
Dude,
like, we've been friends forever. He's
solid
great.
dude.
He's the best guy you could go to see. So Anyway, I have a lot of support. It's going to be fine. I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be great.
I will not walk for 3 weeks. And if I say it out loud enough,
You will not walk.
then I will not do it.
I mean, we could just have Thomas cart you to the podcast in a wheelchair.
Once I said I could come, I'll just get. Well, I have to get a knee scooter, but I still haven't gotten one yet.
Oh, I think knee scooters will be cool.
So I need a
I've
knee
always
scooter.
wanted to have one of those.
I think my mother has hers, and if she does, I
Please
will.
and thank you.
I will see if she, unless she. I know at one time she loaned it out to somebody. I don't know if she's gotten it back, but we'll find out.
Okay, because there's been a couple people, especially in
You know what?
Thomas's family, that have been like, "Oh, I had it. Oh, someone's loaning it until the end of December," and I was like, "That's the exact time frame in which I need it." Because I only need it while I cannot put weight on my foot for 3 weeks. That's the part where I'm like, you're going to be fine.
See, the only time I was in a cast, I was allowed to put, like when I broke my foot.
You could walk on
Well,
it.
they put me in a cast and then gave me like a walking boot, the shoe that goes over your cast so you can
Interesting.
walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, with your cast. So it was kind of nice. I mean, I wasn't fast by any means,
But you can
but at
move.
least I can move
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
So it'll be a cast for 3 weeks, obviously depending on how everything goes. That's the other thing. Like, there's a small piece of me that's, I've had a dream about it so far, because that's the way my brain works, where he got in there and he went, "Oh, this is bad," and he cut my foot off. It's like I woke up and I didn't have a foot. And part of me was okay with that, and part of me wasn't.
It's okay. We can get you a plastic foot.
I was
I'd
going
be-
to say,
I'd be a
man,
pirate.
we'd get you the best, like, peg legs.
John and I would have so much more in common.
You
That's
would.
True.
You
That's
would.
true.
When he lost his foot, I got him a gift bag of foot things. Like, it was a foot of candy. You know how they come in
Oh,
like
yeah.
the foot package, foot cream, because it says foot cream, not
Oh,
feet
yeah.
cream. Like,
Foot
I got him
cream.
I got him a ruler because it's 1 foot.
Right.
Like, I did a whole
That's
bunch
great.
of stuff. Footloose. I bought him Footloose.
There you go.
Yeah, nice,
That's
nice,
great.
nice.
This is perfect timing. This is perfect timing. You're welcome. Anyway, so it's not a downer, but that's what's new with me. I will become slightly a pirate for a while, and I may or may not buy more rum.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
I
no,
say
you-
buy more rum.
Yeah. That's what pirates do.
That's it.
I'm trying to get a beat on the scooter.
Oh, you're the best.
Yeah, I think we can get it for you. Real quick.
He's taking care of me.
Y'all vamp for a minute while I do this real quick.
I hate when people tell me to do stuff because I'm like, what are we talking about?
I know.
Someone's like, pick a song with a beat. Mickey did that to me the other day, and I was
can't
like, all
beatbox.
I can think about is Beethoven. Like, my brain goes, what doesn't have a beat? And that's like, it starts listing all the things. I'm like,
Like-
no, a beat.
A beat or a bee?
A beat. Because she was
Oh.
like, I turned my bass all the way down, and she drove me to get Waffle House the other day. So she was like, pick a song with a beat. And I was like, ah. It was like my brain went, no.
I mean, like anything by Little John.
No,
Yeah.
that's not how I worked.
Yeah.
In that moment, it was just, it's because he was in the parade.
Some Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, he's okay. He's
I
okay.
like Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg.
Are you back with us now?
I'm working on it, so we'll.
I appreciate you.
So what happened is my mother loaned it to my brother. My brother's moved to Huntsville, but she still thinks it's in his trailer, and so if it's in his trailer, we should be able to have access to it.
I like in the last 3 minutes you got all that information.
Yeah.
She's very responsive.
So now my brother may not be, but sorry,
Did he respond?
no. So I messaged my mother going, "Hey, do you still have your knee scooter?" And she goes, "No, I think Patrick has it in his trailer." And then she goes, "What happened?" I said, "I'll tell you later." And she goes, "Are you okay?"
Oh, you're leaving your mom hanging like that?
I was like, "I am LOL." So okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
I went on vacation too.
See, they went on vacation. I'm just getting my leg chopped off.
I mean, you know, you
pits, man.
choose your own adventure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. You having your own
Yeah.
adventure. This requires 3 months in a boot and first 3
I'm
weeks
going
on
to
your
skate
feet.
again, gosh darn it.
You should.
I think this is great.
I think
great.
it's gonna be
West
great,
Spring for you is
too.
amazing.
Go ahead.
I went on vacation the 1st of November, and I went to the great state of Arizona
I love Arizona.
because I had never been there. And so I had a trip there, and I had a blast. I had friends over there, so I went to go see them. I have my friend Kelsey. Shout out to Kelsey. We and her hung out a lot because she has lived here in Arizona all her life, but she has not seen lots of Arizona. So I was like, "Come on with me. We'll go explore.
with me.
We'll explore Arizona together." And that's what we did.
Sorry.
Highlights include I went to this event called Drunk Dracula.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Which-
that sounds wonderful.
Which, if it gives me an idea for a theater.
For a theater.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah. I kept going. So this is a theater that does Shakespeare drunk.
I'm sorry, like the actors are drunk? Stephanie.
Hold on.
Okay,
And
hold on.
and so
Speaking of.
the theater itself is a theater in the round.
my blanket
It
down.
probably holds 100 people, but they're all basically on benches. The floor is the stage between them. There's a full bar on the outside where people serve you inside.
That's fantastic.
The way the show works for this one specifically, Dracula, one of the actors is chosen to be randomly chosen to be drunk, and they step up on front of the stage. They have they pick their liquor of choice. Our actor who was playing Dracula had selected tequila,
Oh, buddy.
and so
Surprised
they
he didn't go something red. like
they
a
had
wine.
4 shots of tequila laid out. They choose someone in the audience who comes up, and they all 3 drink. He drinks 3. They drink 1 just to verify that it is alcohol.
And they get to pick whatever one they want.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And then you watch it pour in front of you.
Yeah.
So it's not like a trick.
That tequila would be my last choice.
Yeah, but
by the way.
but it will mess you up quick, especially take 3. I mean, he shotgun 3. It was like bam, bam, bam.
I mean, yeah, but it would also like give me heartburn.
Sure, I got you. And so what happens next is a show that's partly scripted, partly improv, because you got a drunk guy now involved. It was one of the funniest things I had ever witnessed.
That's amazing.
I had a blast
That's amazing.
doing it and watching it.
Does he
and-
drink more throughout the show?
Yes,
Okay,
so-
I was about to say 3 shots would not get me drunk.
So-
Yeah, it's like
It'd give
a
me
lot
a
of time
buzz.
while we're doing
So,
plays.
so
there's
way this
champagne
works
on the
is
back.
that there are 2 seats. There are 2 thrones. There are thrones that are in the back of the stage, and they're on they're basically almost on stage, but the stage is the floor, so it's not that big of a deal. In fact, I was sitting right next to them, so it was I'm sitting here, and then they're right by me.
Okay.
They're auctioned off, and so whoever gets the bid gets to sit there. I bid, but I was like, it ended up being like $250. I'm like, I don't know what this is. I'm not spending $250. But they got champagne and caviar and Kobe steak bite things, but they also got a
Interesting.
bell. And the bell that during certain parts of the
Oh,
show,
boy.
they got to interrupt the show and check on the guy the actor who was drinking, who had been drinking, and see if he was okay or if he needed another shot. Of course, both times that they interrupted, he got another shot.
Oh, wow.
That's
He
amazing.
was hammered. It was hilarious.
Man, it seems like for me, especially since I'm a drinker, it'd be worth the $250 to sit there and
She'd
drink
be like,
champagne and.
Yo, boo.
but
How you doing?
But here's the thing: I don't drink. Kelsey doesn't drink much,
Yeah.
and so it was like,
Oh yeah, for you guys, it would have been worth it.
Yeah.
that. So it's like my liver cannot handle the champagne. So it was like, and it was like really nice. It was like up. I mean,
That's what I'm saying,
That's
man. I could
worth
be,
it.
I'd be sitting there.
I'm banging his drum.
Come here. You might need some champagne to go with that.
So I did that. That was fun. I because me, if I'm going to go travel, I have to find some sort of theater. And
Proud of you.
I went to Winslow, Arizona, and stood on a corner like in the Eagle song.
Standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona,
Nope.
just
Yes.
sad to see.
Thank you for doing it.
That you've been no idea, right?
I know
I now know
exactly.
because Stephanie sang a little bit of it. That's as far as I know.
Take it easy.
Oh, I know that
Take
one.
It. That's a song.
with
Okay, well, I didn't realize the other part. Sorry.
So that, it's just standing on the corner. Of
If she
Winslow,
had not
Arizona.
sang it and you guys played it, I probably would have sang different words at that part.
It's okay. I figured that I just needed to go straight to the
And
chorus.
this is a
Okay, you got there
situation
for
where
me.
I would just say, Jestina be Justinaing.
Yeah, she.
See, it's not just movies, guys. It's really not.
So did that. I also went to while we were in line to see Drunk Dracula. The reason why I brought up Drunk Dracula was I'm in line. I see this guy's shirt that says Haunted Hamburger, and I was like, "What's that?" He goes, "Oh, it's in Jerome. You should totally go see that. It's not too far from here. We were in Phoenix, and it was like it's not too far from here. Just you can go. Best hamburger ever." Okay, so we're like, I had no agenda for this trip. I'm just like, Kelsey, let's go to Jerome, which was on. We were like, we can go to Winslow after this. So we go to Jerome. Jerome's an old copper mining town, and so it's like a downtown area, but it's smaller, but like kind of stacked up on a mountain. We were like 7,000 feet up. It was crazy. And at the very top of this mountain, or the top of this town, is the burger joint, this restaurant called Haunted Hamburger. So we go on a Sunday because we're like, there's no one going to be here on a Sunday. My God, there was like half of Arizona was there. It was like, it's November, and I'm like, the tourism in this state does not stop. And I guess mainly because like the weather's so nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was like 80, but not like a hot 80. It was like a very comfortable 80. And then when we got to the north part, it was like in the 60s because this is the middle of the state, and so and we're up the mountain, and so we have to kill 90 minutes to get to our table. So we're back down and playing around in town and doing different things and seeing shops and whatnot. And finally got up there, had a beautiful view, mediocre burger.
I mean, you know,
I got right, exactly. That's kind of how I was like, it's a burger. I did not feel haunted because everything in Arizona.
Were you haunted about it later?
No.
Okay.
It's like the everything in Arizona apparently is haunted. Everything's got a ghost tour.
Really?
Like New Orleans has a ghost tour but the rest of Louisiana doesn't have a ghost tour.
I don't. Well, that's not. There's a lot of ghost tours throughout Louisiana.
No.
Yeah, there are, like, especially like out in the plantation areas.
Right.
They still have all those, like the
slavery ghosts.
the most haunted place in America is in Louisiana, the Myrtles plantation.
I learn something every day.
Yeah.
But
so Louisiana just has a lot of rough history, apparently.
I went to a lot of cities in Arizona, and every one of them had a ghost tour. And I was like, this is crazy. Me neither.
I don't think about ghosts in Arizona.
All the mining ghosts, all the dead miners are like pissed off they couldn't find gold or silver or copper.
Wow. All right.
I mean, I would be too, in fairness.
So, left Jerome way later than I wanted to. It's 2 hours to Winslow. By the time we got to Winslow, it was dark. So I got night pictures of me on the corner. There's a pavilion for it that's painted up and everything. So because they are embracing their heritage to the song, as you would. And so, but the funny thing was, all right. So I had 125 miles left on my gas tank. And I was like, cool, when I left Winslow. I was like, cool, I'll get gas and we'll go to Phoenix. And Phoenix is like 3 hours away. And so we drive and we drive and we drive and we drive and we drive. And I don't see a damn gas station. But, I would expect this in the desert where there's no people. See, up at this part of Arizona looks like, here. There's trees and pines and all kinds of stuff. I didn't realize that either. I thought, when I think Arizona, I think no ghost and desert. I just want like
just
Mars.
Rocks.
Just
Mars.
Rocks
and sand.
Nope. No, this is like, it's like me driving through, through Baldwin County. It was like no big deal. But there's houses and stuff, and I'm driving down this mountain, and I am not seeing a gas station at all. And then I look at my gas gauge, and it's like, you got 30 miles left. And I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. And I see a sign for Cottonwood, Arizona, 35 miles. So I looked to Kelsey and go, we're going to make it. Now, the lucky thing for me was that I was going down a hill, down the mountain. And so we had 6-inch inclines or 6-degree inclines on it. And so I coasted down a mountain all the way to Cottonwood, where I found a 76 station that was closed, but the gas tanks were still open, where it was still available for credit cards. And I filled up there. I used 5 miles getting down that mountain. I went 35 miles.
5 gallons.
On 5 miles of gas.
That's fantastic.
It was crazy. And then I filled up and we got to Arizona.
That's awesome.
That's very smart, though. Well done.
So like,
good thinking.
I figured that out. I was just like, and it coasted pretty fast. I was doing 60, 65 down the mountain. Just every now and then you'd have to pump the gas just to get some energy and go off you go. So
that's awesome.
So that happened. I went to Tombstone.
Fun.
That's awesome.
Okay, so Tombstone's great, and so there's the museum town that's Tombstone that still looks like because Tombstone's a town. It's a regular town, but they have what we went to is the old Tombstone. The whole. Anyway, they still have dirt streets and wooden sidewalks and people dressed like cowboys and I mean the whole thing, right? The best part about it was I don't think any of this stuff has been updated since the 60s. And so it was looking at like Americana through the 60s, trying to look at the lens of the 1880s.
That's cool.
And so they had this thing called the Historama, and it's this giant diorama model thing of the mountain, and it's in 4 sections, and it spins, and each section has like a different part of the history of the town. And there's a movie that plays with it, and the movie's narrated by Vincent Price because it was made in 1963 and not been updated. And then there's the gunfight show that's at the Old Craig Crowd that you watch, and it's like the world's finest community theater actors in a show that's not really been updated since the 60s. And how I know
That's fun.
And how I know is like the style of how the show. So Doc Holliday comes out and he's like, and by Doc Holliday, I mean
Wish.com?
we're like Good Value.
Okay.
I mean,
Like Temu?
not even Temu, more like Walmart's Good Value. He's a good value Val Kilmer.
He means great value.
Great value. Sorry, great
okay.
value. Val Kilmer, and no disrespect to this actor. Man's working actor, living his best dream. But he comes out and he does his whole spiel. But he does. There's kids. Again, it's a Monday in November. I was like, these children should be in school.
School, right?
Yeah, no, there's full of kids. And how I knew it wasn't updated since the 60s because the style of how the show was done. He's like, all right, kids, so if you see the bad guys, what do you do? How do you know the bad guys? They look like dirty cowboys. What do you do? And all the kids went, boo! And then when you see the heroes, we're all dressed in black and looking cool. What do you say? Yay! And so throughout the production, that's all they did. And
Was
so
boo and yay.
And
They're plants.
And the bad guys especially would react to it like they were really at the thing. It was a hoot. Oh my God, it was such a hoot. And so it's like 15 minutes. They use real blanks of the gun, so it's real loud gunfire, and the whole man. I took pictures and did the whole. I had so much fun at Tombstone. I want to go back. There's a lot more we didn't get to see there, and I'd like to go back and see the rest of it. I ate the rest. There's a Tombstone restaurant in town, and just right down from the Historama. I had a steak in Tombstone. I was like,
That's cool.
that was dope. It's like, that's real cowboy shit. I'm like,
That's cowboy
Well,
shit.
like me, the two restaurants I went to in New York, because you have to, is an Irish pub, because
And a local.
the Irish.
I think I went to the Irish pub.
And then I went to an Italian restaurant.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because I wanted to feel like I was a mob wife.
And did you?
I mean, the vibe was there.
Okay.
The vibe was there.
Okay.
That's all I got to say. It was great.
The other thing I want to talk about before I leave Arizona is I went to Tucson to see my friend Brandy and her husband Scott, and we were going to go from Tombstone to there, and we just didn't end up because we ended up going to Old Tucson, which I didn't know was a thing. Old Tucson is a movie studio that they filmed a lot of it's a movie set where they filmed a lot of westerns back in the 60s and TVs and all this stuff. And so Scott's like, you like movies? We're going to go do this. I'm like, absolutely. This is awesome. So we drive up the mountain to Old Tucson, and we get there, and it's you had to go and pay. And so me and Scott go up to go pay, and there's this young kid behind the register, and Scott's like, hey, I'd like to get 3 tickets. And the kid just looked at us and went, for what? He's like, yeah, for the thing. And I'm like, I just found out about this stuff. You have all the information, child. You should let me.
You have all the information, child.
I just learned about this. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and Scott's like, yeah, for the Old Tucson. He goes, yeah, we're closed.
What?
Yeah, they were switching up from Halloween to Christmas, so they were closed while they changed the decorations out.
Oh, no.
But this is for what?
Yeah, straight
people
up was
just
for
know
what?
that they're closed.
And look, I'm annoyed by that, but whatever, it's vacation. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, no problem. And he's like, yeah, and then he goes, well, there's a history tour, and he looks at the clock, and goes, oh, was 3. The last one was at 1, so I guess you missed that too. Yeah, of course we missed it. I know how time works.
Oh, my God.
Bless it.
Today's youth.
But
Bless it.
I kept all of that internal. That was internal. So I went there. There's a gift shop, so I bought some stuff at the gift shop, and I'm looking at the gift shop. The next guy up. Oh, this is I got National Lampoon's vibes from this. It was like, oh, well, the moose at the front should have told you that the park was closed. I had this older gentleman comes up, and apparently I didn't hear the whole conversation, but apparently he went through the same rigmarole that we did, and he was not having it. The first thing he said, I don't care if it's Halloween or Christmas. I ain't here to see the decorations. I'm here to see the Old West. And the kid's like, I'm sorry, sir, we're closed. Well, it shouldn't have been closed. No, it shouldn't have Halloween or Christmas decorations. This is Old West. I want to hear see the Old West. And then he walks away and he grabs. He goes, I'm glad I'm not his generation. And I'm like, did the kid like close the park on purpose? Was it his fault?
That's funny.
And so he just storms out I feel bad for him because it's probably like his number one thing on his list. The way he was talking about, I can't wait. He's driving drives all the way from Maine,
right,
trying to see the country. He's like, I can't wait to get to Old Tucson, and gets to Old Tucson, and the kid's like, I'm sorry, kids, we're closed.
Wally World's closed.
Wally World's closed. So, yeah, so that's Arizona.
I like that you ended it on a note of such. Delightful.
I'm storytellers.
Yeah. Delightful.
All right, let's get to the purpose of today's episode.
I feel like that could have just been a whole episode.
Well, it was. It's 46 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
So I listen to a lot of other movie podcasts, and over the years I get introduced to new ones from other ones. When I started the show, and I kind of based this show off the original version of the show was called Bros, Booze, and Movies when I was still in college, and it was kind of based on this show I liked called How Did This Get Made? And then when I moved over here, I really formatted it to like our version of that. And then it's kind of evolved and stuff. And from that show, there's a show called Blank Check I got introduced to that I really like. And that's the reason why I went to New York in June, was to go see their 10th anniversary live podcast they had. And but from that show, I got introduced to this third show called The Big Picture. And this year, the hosts of The Big Picture, Sean Fennessy and Amanda Dobbins, decided to do a look back on the last 25 years of film. And they were picking one film from one director of each year that resonate, that represents that year. I thought that was a great idea, so I stole it. I changed it to instead of from 2001 to 2025, I did 2000 to 2025. And then I had a friend of mine, when I announced this, was like, well, 2000 is the end of last year, the last decade. It's not the start of the new decade. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm trying to be different. I don't want to directly steal. I just want to look like I'm kind of stealing. I'm sorry, Sean and Amanda. That's what I'm doing. So I've been writing these little articles on my Substack about movies that mean something to me from the last 25 years, and it's been a fun exercise for me to just kind of look about where I was, and I don't know if you've read the essays, they're part about where I was in my life at that time, and look at where the movies are at that year, and then the movie itself. Right. So it's kind of a three-pronged thing, and so it's been real fun for me to revisit that. And so I decided the last time we got together, I was like, hey, I would really like to do this. I would like to do this as a group, and because I'm curious about what your picks would be.
Oh, boy.
And so we're going to go year by year from 2000 to 2009, and then we'll do a whole other podcast another week from 2010 to 2020. But I will my list is out there, so I'll do mine last. But we'll do 1 year at a time, and just so what is your favorite movie, your movie pick from 2000 and why? And we can talk about it as we go through. It's really organic. I don't really have a plan for this. I just want to talk about movies.
I would like to note that I think one of mine was watched the year it came out.
That's fair.
That's all my note is. Carry on. Maybe two. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of mine on my list that are actually technically, I went with the American release. And some of them on my list were they released at a festival or something the year before. So it's official, on IMDb, it's the year before. But our release was the year. So that's.
I think one of mine is like that.
But I'm it's my list. It's my rules.
That's right.
Screw everybody else. This is my game.
You go ahead, Stephanie. You can start us.
You want me to start?
Yeah, I'll be in the middle again. I'm just going to be the gooey middle this whole time.
Okay.
Ooh, gooey middle.
So I guess we're starting the year 2000.
Year 2000. What was your 2000 pick?
This was an easy pick for me. The Boondock Saints.
Great movie.
I have yet to see that, but I heard it's really good.
It's great. So it's directed by Troy Duffy, who really hasn't done a lot more other than the Boondock Saints.
Yeah, the two Boondock Saints, right?
Yeah,
I don't think
Which is kind of sad because so many people talk
things.
about that movie.
Huh?
I said it's kind of sad because so many people talk about that movie.
Well, it's so good. he's actually Boondock Saints 3 is in pre-production.
It has been forever though.
Right. But also I looked and there's a sequel to the Boondock Saints that's like out there as well. So I think he's kind of now coming revisiting.
So you've never seen 2?
Yeah, I've seen 2.
Okay.
She's talking about like a
prequel.
Oh, prequel.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Sequel, like, you've not seen 2?
Prequel. Sorry. Yes, I saw 2.
Yeah, I'd say.
So I'm trying to pick movies that like invoke some sort of emotional, response
absolutely.
or things, why I like them. Boondock Saints to me was so different than any other movie I'd ever seen at that time. It was, I don't know if it's the first movie I saw Norman Reedus. I think one of the Blade movie. Was it Blade 2, Blade 3 that Norman Reedus was in?
I think it's Blade 2 he's in.
Blade 2 he was in. That I think I saw him
I
in.
had a device that could tell me.
Right. Before I think I saw him in that before the Boondock Saints. But this stars Norman Reedus, Sean Patrick Flannery, Willem Dafoe, David Della Rocco, Billy Connolly. So, of course, Sean Patrick Flannery was well known. Norman Reedus was not that well known. When I first watched the movie, I thought that these guys were from Ireland. Like, I thought they were Irish. I really did.
That's fun.
I know that's ridiculous, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm embarrassed now. Not because they're not clearly.
Yeah.
But it's such a good movie.
I heard that. It's on my list.
The chemistry that those two have together as brothers was just fantastic. Billy Connolly was one of my still is very favorite stand-up comedians. This is the first role I've ever seen him in where he is not funny at all. He is very serious.
So this is 2000.
Yeah.
Blade 2 is 2002.
Okay, so this might have been the first movie.
thing.
This is the first time I saw
All
Norman
right.
Reedus. So.
If the 2 movies you may have seen him in beforehand would have been Mimic.
I've never seen Mimic.
All right. And 8mm.
I saw 8mm.
Then if you saw it, you may have that came out the same year as Boondock Saints, but that may have been the first one.
Okay.
The rest of them, I don't think you've
I
seen.
want to say that I rented 8mm.
Because
like that might have been a blockbuster film for me.
Yeah, you definitely will. I saw it in theaters.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Joel Schumacher directed. It's got Nicolas Cage in it.
Yeah. I think I saw that in I think it was a blockbuster and chill night.
Yeah.
This before Netflix and chill.
You're right.
But yeah. So one and this kind of relates to you. The Boondock Saints is something that Thomas and I have in common.
That's his favorite movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we
I'm not
kind of
surprised.
connect to that. And a few, like maybe over a decade ago, me and another friend dressed up as the brothers and did the whole thing. It was great. But Thomas and I have always related on this movie to the point where we started this drinking game where, and I'm not going to say the word here because we have a child, but
I say really bad things on her.
I know, but
not like to her.
I'm just saying, but like every time someone in the movie drops the F-bomb, you do a shot.
Okay.
Hey, Penny. Fuck.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I said it to the child.
There you go. All right. I'm trying to be like,
She's
okay, well,
giggling,
fuck.
and I think it's great. Yeah,
I like that they always go with their dad, even though
Anytime
I
you
literally
hear-
said, I don't give a fuck when I was leaving the house today.
But
so it's
anyway,
fine.
anytime you hear the word
we all
fuck in
kind
the
of know
movie.
Josh, and so like between the two of you, we would think Josh drops more F-bombs
Like me
than you.
becoming a pirate is not absurd.
Right.
No, it's not.
Not at all. Not at all.
But yeah, anyway, anytime anybody drops the F-bomb, you do a shot. And I just want to say that I won the game one time with Thomas.
Well done.
I know.
Bravo.
It was great. But I love the movie. I mean, the movie's great. I will always love the movie. I have one of the rosaries, the Boondock Saints rosaries. It's great. So
It's a great movie.
one of my all-time favorite movies. One I will rewatch over and over and over again.
The poster.
It is on my list
Willem
to watch
Dafoe
for
is
myself.
amazing too.
The Boondock Saints poster is on many a dorm rooms between 2000
Yes.
and now.
Okay, is it my turn?
Sure.
Okay, so my 2000 movie, again, like I'd like to note, most of these were probably not watched in the year in which they came out. Actually,
Fair.
I can almost guarantee that.
Sure. You're busy.
Yeah,
Or young.
Also, when I picked the movies for each year, I need you all to realize I picked the movies that I knew from each. So it wasn't like I had 20 movies and was like, but which one's my favorite? I went, I've seen 3 of these.
Fair. Our
So which one
criteria is
do
all
I
different.
actually remember the whole movie of?
Okay.
And I stand by these. Some of them are a little questionable, but it's okay. Coyote Ugly is my 2000. I
choice.
loved
Good choice.
the movie Coyote Ugly.
That's a great movie.
I loved it. There's something about someone going out of their way to do something that they enjoy that's scary. And it reminded me of like when I did roller derby.
Sure.
I always wanted to do roller derby, and it like I had to break through a shell to even get started. And then once I did, I just fell in love.
I love the relationship between the father and daughter too.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's,
So John Goodman.
it's so
Yeah.
sweet. It's such a good movie. So that was my
I liked it when I saw it.
2000.
Probably not seen it since 2000, but yeah, it's a good movie.
I notated the director of each of my movies, but that's it. You guys have to figure out the actors because I have no idea.
This is fine. It's not important for this conversation. I will note that years ago, I won't name him, but a friend of mine and I were in New Orleans together, and we had been drinking, and then we went back to our hotel, and I went to bed, and he decided to continue to go out because he wanted to go to the Coyote Ugly.
Okay.
Because they have like franchise.
I've been there in New Orleans.
Yeah, so
I
they've
have
been
not
a
been
few
there.
times.
and
I would
so,
love to go.
but there's a Coyote Ugly in New Orleans, and he went, and then he met a girl who apparently drugged him and
gosh.
stole money out of his ATM.
Oh my goodness.
And but he made it back to the hotel fine.
Just broke.
But less money than he had when he came
Yeah.
in. And he's like, I met this girl, and then I don't remember anything after that.
Bless it.
So, and my bank account's a little lighter.
He
so
got rolled.
He got rolled. My pick for 2000 is Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai.
Never saw it.
Never saw it.
Never heard of it.
All right.
Nope.
So,
Ghost Dog?
Yeah, Ghost Dog.
Is it a dog samurai?
No.
That's just what I thought it was.
No.
That's what. Thank you. That's how my brain works.
Sure.
It's a haunted samurai, but it's a dog.
So let me paint this picture for you.
I already painted it, Scotty.
It's New Jersey in the late 90s.
That is not at all what I expected from Ghost Dog: Way of the Samurai.
I can still picture a ghost dog though.
The story is about a hitman who lives his life as a Bushido samurai.
Okay.
He lives by that code.
That code.
That man is played by Forrest Whitaker.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously?
Yeah, and
He's
like-
the ghost dog?
Yeah, he is Ghost Dog. And so it's this large, black, overweight samurai guy who's an amazing hitman for the mob.
I mean, if anybody can pull it off acting wise, it's Forrest Whitaker.
He's amazing in this. It is so good. It's right now. You could watch it now on HBO. I highly. It's bizarre. It's got a great soundtrack. The RZA from Wu-Tang Clan did the soundtrack as the first soundtrack.
Yeah.
He's done many since then, but this was the first soundtrack he did. But yeah, he's a guy who's like been wronged and he has to get revenge, and it's like this really great revenge thriller. But he's so connected to this Bushido code that it kind of messes him up through the whole thing, and like he's got one contact in the mob that he's worked that he's like, you're my patron. I have to,
Right.
you're the guy. You pay me that I do the thing. There is a guy in it who is his friend, who is an ice cream dealer from Haiti, who does not speak English. He only speaks French, and because he can't learn English, so there's something about him. English doesn't stick, and so Ghost Dog does not speak any French, and so they have this wonderful friendship where like Ghost Dog will say stuff and then go on about his day, and then the French guy will say stuff in French, and the subtitles are basically, well, I think you're going to do in ABC what he said he was going to do. It's great. They play chess together. It's really, really fun. He's Ghost Dog's a big reader. There's a little girl he meets that is also into books, and so they trade books. It's a whole thing. It
kind of sounds like The Equalizer.
It kind of, but like it's a dope movie, and
I like that you just called it dope.
it's very dope.
Okay.
Soundtrack's amazing. I've been listening to this since I started this. The soundtrack's now on my rotation, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So it's a Jim Jarmusch movie, and highly recommend Ghost Dog: Way of the Samurai. My pick for 2000. 2001.
Okay, 2001. My pick is Hannibal. So great movie.
you seen
Directed
Hannibal?
by Ridley Scott.
We'll get to me.
We're getting there. Anthony Hopkins, Julianne Moore, Gary Oldman, Ray Liotta. Great movie, great cast. That's not why I picked this one. This one, like I said, emotional responses. You guys have heard me talk about my mom, her influence, movie influence with all the horror movies, and we'd watch horror movies together. Back before, she started having problems with mobility and stuff, we would go see movies all the time in the theater. That was her favorite thing. We would go to the movies, eat popcorn, and just have a good time. So this is one of the movies that we went to go see in the theater that year because we love horror movies. And I remember, now mind you, we are very desensitized to scary things, so we're sitting in the movie. Have you not seen it?
I have not.
Okay, well, spoiler.
That I think.
Spoiler alert.
It's a book. Have you read it?
Yeah. Okay, for those who have not seen it, spoiler alert. There is a scene where Hannibal, he's basically kidnapped this cop.
He's like the assistant director of the FBI or something.
Right.
It's Ray Liotta scared. Yeah.
He's awful. He's a jerk, and he's a jerk to Julianne Moore's character, which is Clarice.
I have seen that. Thank you. Carry on.
Hannibal? Okay.
Carry on. I'll get back to me again.
Okay. So this guy is a total jerk.
She's got it.
And so he's kidnapped him and kidnapped her and kept him drugged and everything. So there's a scene where they're at the dinner table and he's already cut open this guy's skull and he pops the lid off basically of his head and cuts a little piece of brain out and starts to fry it there at the table. The whole theater is and gasping and all that. My mother and I start giggling.
That's
in
fantastic.
the theater. We are giggling so hard because the whole concept, and because the whole time Ray Liotta, because he's the part of the brain that he's taken off, he can still talk and everything, but you can tell clearly he's been affected. So he's kind of and he feeds him his own brain, the whole thing. We think this is so funny because the guy's such a jerk through the whole movie.
Yeah.
They completely changed him.
It's a situation of this dude
deserves it.
Got what he deserved. He fucked around and found out.
100%. But that movie from then on is meant a lot to me because it's mother-daughter bonding time. I know how weird that sounds.
No, it's great for you guys.
But it's it was great. So it's out of all the movies, and I will say there were some great movies that year. I have two. I'm just going to quickly mention my two honorable mentions are Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone because that was the first. Harry Potter and but that was the first Harry Potter film.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, she's the expert. She knows.
So that one to me, first Harry Potter film, which was beautiful and lovely, and I loved it. And the second honorable mention was Blow. Love Blow.
That was a good movie too.
What a good movie. But anyway, Hannibal went up for me that year.
Saw Hannibal in theaters. I had the normal response because it was gross. And you know me, I'm squeamish. So it's but what I thought was wonderful and horrifying and was very disappointed that he did not get an Oscar nomination is Gary Oldman is amazing in this movie.
Oh my gosh.
He plays a dude with no face and he just owns every scene he's in.
Matter of fact, for years you didn't even know it was him because he wanted to be uncredited. He was uncredited for the longest time and he plays a main part, but he's so disfigured that you have no idea that it's Gary Oldman.
The moment he opens his mouth, that's Gary Oldman.
Well,
it's Gary Oldman with a southern accent. I know Gary Oldman.
but he's unrecognizable.
Oh yeah, absolutely unrecognizable. But should have won nominated for an Oscar in that year.
Okay, let me tell you about what just happened. Okay. So when I was going through the list, okay, now nothing changes what I picked because I would have picked it no matter what. However, I saw Hannibal and I went, oh, I like that one. Wait, did I see that one? Is that the one I saw? Then I thought, no, you're thinking of Silence of the Lambs. That's
which we
not
watched
it.
here. We should do Hannibal on
yes,
the show.
I like Silence of the Lambs. So I just got excited because you said Clarice, and I was like, it is the one I thought it is.
Right.
And then you said Eating the Brains. I was like, did not watch that one.
Oh, you didn't watch that one?
Did not watch that one. I think they made a show, though.
They did. They made a series.
I started watching part of the series.
Oh, the series is amazing.
But I never made it through it because I actually really like that story. I don't know why, because
I'm surprised you haven't read any of the books.
I know. I just don't have time,
I
people.
know.
I'm doing my best.
Hey,
But
you know
anyway,
what? You've got 3 weeks where you're going to come be
okay.
like,
Yes, right. You have plenty of time to read.
you read
so
books.
I got very excited about that one because I like Silence of the Lambs, and then realized that's not what it is. And then I thought I tricked myself, and then I realized I didn't. All in the same. That's what you guys just got to experience.
Watch Hannibal.
So
I'm
what
gonna
we'll
watch
do is after you recover, we'll do Red Dragon because we've done Manhunter. So we've done 2 of the books on the show. But,
Interesting.
yeah, we've done Manhunter, which is Red Dragon, and we did Silence
And
of
I
the
love
Lambs.
Red Dragon. That almost made
Silence
my
of the
list
Lambs
too,
was
but it
good.
didn't.
And then so we'll do the remake of Red Dragon, and we'll do Hannibal. So we can just finish out the 4.
I'll have to get the books.
Yeah, so
My pick for 2001 is A Knight's Tale, and it will always be A Knight's
Oh, I
Tale.
love that movie.
Over and over and over again. I have seen it more than 5
great
times.
movie.
I've probably seen it a dozen times.
Great
if it's on
movie.
TV, I will sit and watch it.
Yeah, it's one. It's a good
love
movie.
A Knight's Tale. I love it. I don't remember the first time I watched it, but it just makes me happy.
I just
That
love
is my
Heath Ledger.
Like that is my. I know he's played lots of other stuff well, but like to me that is. I just loved it so much. Anyway,
Well, you have like his whole like friends.
wait, hold on. Pause.
I just want to check the camera,
Will you go look at the camera, Pen
see
Pen?
if the red button the light's still going.
Is it still going?
Okay, cool.
What I love in The Knight's Tale is like all of his buddies have gone on to like be huge characters and other.
Oh yeah, it, like that like was a
The
pivotal
first time I've
moment
se-
for a lot of them.
The first time I noticed Heath Ledger. The first time I noticed Paul Bettany's in that. I love Paul Bettany.
I love Paul Bettany.
Okay, which one's Paul Bettany? I'm just terrible with names.
He's the guy who plays
See the
Chaucer.
naked one
Yeah,
or the
Chaucer. He's a blonde one.
that was naked at the beginning, just
Yeah.
walking down the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah.
I love him too. He's great.
But
Did not know his name.
yeah, he's awesome. He's in all the Marvel movies. Well,
Mhm.
he's
Well,
a big
what's
character
his
in Marvel.
face? Yeah. He likes to be naked.
Right,
It's pretty
and then you've got
His friends.
I want to say Robert Baratheon because that's who he plays. What's his real name, Scotty?
Good question because I didn't.
I love him. Mark Eddy. Mark.
I think so.
Is that the
Mark
bearded
Addy.
friend?
Mark Addy is his name.
Yeah.
I love
And
that
so he was in Game of Thrones, like a big character in the Game of Thrones.
Could not do
and
that.
then, of course, you have Alan Tudyk.
Which one's Alan Tudyk? See, I'm
The
he's
redhead.
the bad guy.
No, the redhead. His buddy that's a redhead.
I'm not good
He's
with
Watt.
names.
He's Watt in there.
Huh?
He plays Watt.
What? You know
Got it.
his...
Yeah. No, I know the one that's grumpy all the time.
Yes.
Yes. But he's awesome. And, like, he's been in everything. So...
It's
What a
such a,
great
good
cast.
movie. So anyway,
Yeah, we should do that on the podcast too. It's good.
Yeah.
that's
been a
one
while
of
since I've
my
seen that
one of my favorites.
That's a great
The
movie.
first like 5 years of this game, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, next year's a little for me, or is it? It's 2003 that was a little for me.
2003 had, like, crappy movies, I think, except for one.
Yeah, 2003 is the
I'm pretty solid on everyone on my list. 2010 for the next time we do this is the one I'm like, I gotta pick one because all
Oh,
these
yeah.
are not great.
All right, go ahead with yours.
Number one, 2001 for me is Steven Soderbergh's classic, Ocean's 11.
See, I've seen that one. I thought about that
I've
one too, and I
seen
was
it.
like,
I'm curious to know why
so- I
know.
that's your favorite.
All right, so Ocean 11 is an amazing film with an all-star cast. It's funny as hell. It never stops being funny. This is one of my favorite comfort movies. I actually like all three, but whenever I need to put a movie on in the background, I can always put on an Ocean's 11 movie and be all right. And I
That's
even like
fair.
8. I'm on the and I'm excited that they're making a 14, and I'm psyched about this film. Clooney's amazing in this. Brad Pitt's amazing in this. Bernie Mac's great. It's just, Andy Garcia's the bad guy is great. It's just, and I like a good puzzle movie, and this has a great puzzle. So the thing is, it's about these guys. They're gonna rob 3 casinos in one night, and also Matt Damon's amazing in this. But they gotta rob these casinos, and you try to figure out how they do it. And at the end, they show you how to do it in the reverse. And just the classic spy stuff, and it's amazing how they just kind of pulls it off. I
didn't like that movie.
Love this movie. Love it. It's highly one of my favorites.
That's awesome.
This is what he's on my list. So Ocean's 11,
right.
2001.
2002.
2002, my pick is Gangs of New York.
All right.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
And I
Love it.
made the list before I went to New York.
I like this movie too.
This movie, to me, is visually stunning. Has a great cast, all-star cast. Directed by Martin Scorsese. Why can't I speak? Yes, that. Leonardo DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz, Daniel Day-Lewis, John C. Reilly, Liam Neeson. I mean,
should have won the Oscar that year.
It should have won an Oscar. This movie is loosely based on true events. Not loosely. I mean, I'm sure. It is. But it's like it deals with the gangs, the actual like different gangs that were in New York back in the early days. And it all takes place in this part of New York called 5 Points. So basically, it's the Italians, the Irish versus the Americans, or what they consider themselves the true Americans. But it's just such a great movie. Like, I don't know. This is one like you said that I can watch over and over and over again. I will say that the weakest person to me is probably Cameron Diaz.
No, I do too. I think she's miscast. I
think it's very miscast. I think it would have been better anybody else.
I'm also not interested in her story of the whole thing. I'm more interested in what's going on between Daniel Day-Lewis and this thing.
Yeah. It was great.
Real quick, so Gangs of New York was nominated for Best Picture. It lost. Do you know to what?
No.
Chicago.
The musical?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. So
I mean, I like Chicago the musical, but I feel like this was a better film.
It was up against The Hours, Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, and The Pianist.
Oh, The Pianist was also like a honorable mention for me. That's a good movie.
My only problem with this because it's Roman Polanski. His whole thing. But I
don't like him either. But the movie.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie. Yes, so.
Anyway.
But yeah, so and then Daniel Day-Lewis was nominated, but lost to Adrian Brody in The Pianist, which I don't agree with that one. I think Daniel Day-Lewis, anytime he just shows up and does something amazing, he's like, you should give that man an Oscar.
Wait a minute. I'm thinking of The Piano.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah, Piano.
The Pianist I didn't care about at all.
That's Holly Hunter.
Yeah.
And little baby Anna Paquin who gets the Oscar for that.
Yeah, The Piano is amazing.
Piano is great.
Okay, go ahead.
Mine is Sweet Home Alabama.
Not bad.
It's one of my favorites.
That's a cute movie.
It's a cute movie. I
like that one a lot.
It's cute.
Also, would not expect that on your list.
No.
I'm
I don't do romance. I don't do Hallmarky things, but there's just something about that movie. And I'm pretty sure. I mean, we moved to Alabama like 2001 or 2002. So I mean, we were in Alabama by the time I watched it.
What is my life going to be like here?
But it was after I had lived here for a while. Because again, I didn't watch things right away. But when I did watch it, I enjoyed it. That's the one that I can put that on at any point. And come to find out, it's one of Thomas's favorites. Like he told me about, I was like, no way. Because again, it's one of those random ones. Because every now and then we quote it to each other.
Oh, that's cute.
I'll just say it and then he'll respond back. And I'm like, what? Anyway.
That's cute.
Well, that's the cutest thing.
I love that.
He does have a heart.
He does. It's in there.
It's a good choice.
It's in there. I find it. But that one's my 2002 film.
My 2002 pick is Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. It is my favorite of the trilogy. It is amazing. I watched it 2 days ago from this recording because I watched it's Thanksgiving week for us. And so Thanksgiving was a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. I watched Fellowship on Thanksgiving. I watched Two Towers on the day after on Black Friday. I was supposed to watch Return of the King, but I ended up watching Footloose, which we're doing on the next podcast. So I have to watch the Return of the King tonight. He
says have to. He gets to.
You're right. Lord of the Rings: Two Towers is amazing. It's the whole thing to me is the Battle of Helm's Deep. It's just a million extras and CGI that looks great. The battle's amazing. Everybody's so good at it, and it's in the rain. I'm just like, hell yeah!
It's a good movie.
The elves show up, and it's just like, I'm feeling all of this. It's just like, and then on the other hand, you got the little gay hobbits running around, and that's great too. So, I thoroughly love Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. That is my pick for 2002.
Nice. All right, 2003. I need you guys not to pass out when I say this. My pick for 2003 is Love Actually.
Oh, look at us. We all had a air high five.
Yeah,
Some sort of a romance.
Yeah.
I assume that's romance.
It is a romance.
Yes. Love Actually, good movie.
It's a fantastic movie. It is my must see every year for Christmas. I watch it multiple times during Christmas. It's a kind of a Christmas movie.
Okay.
I do not have a romance on this list.
Do
This
better,
is
Scotty.
I think my only romance. The cast is phenomenal. I mean, it's stacked.
Yeah,
in
it's-
this
everybody's
movie.
in it.
It's like Hugh Grant, Liam Neeson, Bill Nye, Colin Firth, Emma Thompson, Andrew Lincoln, Keira Knightley, Alan Rickman. I mean, it's so many people.
Alan Rickman's in that?
Yep.
Yes.
Interesting. Yes.
Snape was doing lots of things.
Yeah, I see that.
He did romantic comedies all the time.
I love him.
Back in the
He's
day.
great.
But it's so good, and
Apparently
it's
he
got all
likes
these little,
Christmas movies.
all these little. I mean, it's a movie, obviously about love, but it has all these little stories, all these different side stories of what's going on in all these people's lives during this particular Christmas, and it's just fantastic. It has all the feels, and what's great about it is not like. It's not like everything is good. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
this picture perfect. It's like real life, a lot of it. But it's just so good. It just makes you feel good makes me feel good when I watch it, and it's just so
Yeah,
sweet.
this thing is stacked. Colin Firth, Emma Thompson, Martin
Yeah.
Freeman.
Oh yeah,
This thing is
it's got everybody in it.
everybody and their mamas in
It
this.
is so good.
It's a good movie.
This movie, so yeah, gives me all the feels.
Do you-
Also,
If you need something to watch in the holidays, it's the holiday season.
I don't know if this is why it resonated. Maybe I was needing this, but this is also the year I got divorced.
Oh, maybe.
It's like,
That could.
maybe
Yeah.
I was needing some of that love,
Like
and
true love, though,
Sure.
like-
and that's where I was getting it from, was the movies.
And when I say true, I mean like real life. Like how
So.
you said, it's not all like rainbows and butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I struggled with 2003.
Did you?
I scrolled through that list like multiple times. There were a small handful of films I had actually seen from it, and none of them were like, these are gold stars for me. But I did pick one. And Penny, can you do me a favor? Can you hand me that tub in that bag right there, please?
Oh, there's
The
props.
tub.
This is great. I love it when there's props.
So I went with Elf.
Elf
Because
is a great
Elf
movie.
is fun.
Elf is
How do I
cute.
open this? I'm going to open this, and we're going to have some cotton candy.
I'm excited about this.
I know you are. It's gingerbread cotton candy
Oh,
because we
okay.
know him. Okay.
So basically, this is dinner.
Sorry, the kid has to eat first.
No,
That's
that's
fine.
fair.
Do you want?
I would say grab it now before I get a hold of it.
Once that tube gets to Stephanie, we'll never see it again.
I'm a bit of a
So
cotton
I am
candy
going to just take some, and then I'm going to pass it because, again. So it's not like it has any sort of like deep personal whatever, but it is a fun movie, and if it's on, I'll watch it.
Is it
I do
on?
like Elf. It's gingerbread.
Well, that's good.
I got a double fist.
Good.
Hold on.
Grab some.
Just watch your step.
There we go. This is delightful.
So maybe this takes away the burn of how lame I am.
You're not lame.
You're not lame at all.
It's a go. So I like how
My girl.
it's two Christmas movies, and then here comes mine. Not a
Is it Here
Christmas.
Comes Santa Claus?
Not a Christmas movie.
Not a Christmas movie. My 2003 pick is A Mighty Wind.
I've never seen it.
haven't
heard,
either.
Anybody heard of it?
No.
So it's a Christopher Guest movie. If you've not seen a Christopher Guest movie, I think both of you should, because you'll appreciate them. They're mostly improvised.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the films that they're given characters and they're given scenarios, and they just kind of improvise a couple of scenes and then they put that together. The first one is called Waiting for Guffman, and it's about a community theater production.
Okay.
And then there was Best in Show, which is about dog shows, which is hilarious. However, my favorite is A Mighty Wind, and it's about folk musicians.
Okay.
And so the premise is there was a folk musician producer who dies, and his family is having a tribute concert for him. And so they bring all these people together, and it's got, I mean, the cast is stacked. So you've got Christopher Guest, Eugene Levy, Michael McKean. You've got Catherine O'Hara. So if you've seen Schitt's Creek, both of them are in
Oh,
that.
I love them.
They play a couple, Mitch and Mickey, who had this love song where they kiss. And then they broke up and she went and got married and he had a nervous breakdown. And so he's mostly insane through the whole thing. And the question is like, will Mitch and Mickey get back together for this concert? And will they kiss? And it's the whole thing. The song they do, the Kiss at the End of the Rainbow, was nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, that's
and so
awesome.
they got to perform it at the Oscars, which was very sweet. Michael McKean, Chris Guest, and Harry Shearer, they play a group called the Folksmen. So that's Spinal Tap.
Oh yeah.
All right, and so Spinal Tap had another group called the Folksmen, which is just them guys doing folk music.
I didn't know that.
And so that's where so the Folksmen are in this movie, and then the other group is Jane Lynch is in the other group, and it's 9 people.
I love Jane Lynch.
And it's called the Main Street Singers, and they're like the bubblegum pop kind of folk music. The movie is hilarious. Bob Balaban's in it, and it's just. I highly recommend. I recommend all of Christopher Guest films, but
You said Christopher West?
Guest.
Christopher
Christopher Guest.
like be our guest.
He's married to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Interesting.
And he's an actor in his own right, and he's very, very, very funny. And
Nice.
but his films are improvised, and so they have a kind of a loose structure and characters, and this is kind of what I need to be in the scene. Go. And they shoot it. I think they shoot twice. I don't think they shoot more than twice. And then they use the best take out of that. But yeah, highly recommend it.
Nice.
2004.
All right. My pick for 2004 is Kill Bill Volume 2.
Great movie.
Now, the reason why I say Kill Bill Volume 2 is because Kill Bill Volume 1 was in 2003, and it was my second choice because I love Love Actually. So I'm just going to say 2004 is Kill Bill.
Okay.
It's all of it
You're just
because it
doing-
is one big movie.
You're just doing the whole bloody affair right there.
We're the whole bloody affair,
Which
right
is coming.
there.
It's coming to December,
Right.
Like so.
Right.
A couple of weeks, we'll be able to see that.
So, but it's one big movie. But anyway, number one, I love Quentin Tarantino. I love all of his movies. I mean, every single one of them. This movie to me was fantastic. It's a movie about vengeance. I like the way it was filmed. I like the cinematography. I like the dialogue. I like the costuming. It's just great. It's bloody. It's violent. It's oh wait, we can't say that on TikTok. It's colorful. It's
There's a yellow jumpsuit. I know that.
it's colorful and active. But I love the whole thing. It's I don't know. I can't say enough about it. The cast is great. It's got a big cast. It's got, of course, Uma Thurman, David
That's her
Carradine,
name,
Michael
Uma
Madsen, Vivica A. Fox, Lucy Liu, which I love, Daryl Hannah, Samuel L. Jackson, Quentin Tarantino's in it. It's just a wonderful film. I watch it over and over. I could watch this movie every day.
I love Kill Bill. I am very excited for the whole bloody affair, which is for those who don't know, is the entire Kill Bill put together as one film, and they've added some scenes and added a whole new animated sequence to it.
Oh, that's great.
And so it's like 4 hours. I cannot wait.
I know. It's going to be fantastic.
But I like part 2 over part 1. I love part 1, but I like the story and the heart and the conversations that happen in 2.
Yeah, I do too.
I love everything that happens in part 2.
I think part 2 is probably my favorite if I had to pick.
Right. I
but-
think part 1's the perfect setup. It's got the action and stuff they need to kind of hook you into the world, which does perfectly, and
Right.
then part 2 kind of hard lands you into like this situation that she's in.
Yeah.
I mean, they bury her alive, and she's got to fight her way. Oh, it's so good.
I love that whole fight sequence in the trailer too.
Oh, yeah.
With her and Daryl Hannah. That's
So-
fantastic.
So good.
So
I have not seen that movie.
Well,
Either of them.
So see, if you weren't recovering, we would have gone and seen the whole bloody affair together.
When is it?
It's next month.
she gets
I
herself
will have a knee
scooter.
scooter.
She can
I
get
don't know
herself
if-
Theoretically.
I don't know if you want to sit in a movie theater for 4 hours.
Put me in the front. I'll prop it on that metal bar.
She'll be fine.
Well, we'll talk about it.
You let me know. We can go to Nexus.
Yeah,
I can recline.
Yeah,
we can do that.
that'd be fantastic.
So it doesn't matter what they pick because my movie is the best movie of 2004, Kill Bill included. So for my pick in 2004, it is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is by far the best book and the best movie of the Harry Potter franchise.
I disagree.
Actually, there's the movies get really good
However,
as they go
that's a
along.
good movie.
It is my favorite book. It is my favorite book.
Really?
So it just hits.
Okay.
What's your
That's my
favorite?
favorite.
I'm not going to say it yet.
Oh,
We'll talk about that
When we get to
next
it.
Couple
year.
years. Okay.
We'll talk about that next year.
Interesting. So my pick is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
it's a great one. It's a really good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
We watched that together for my first time.
Take
with
some
it.
more and pass it around.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Want some more?
Don't bogart the cotton candy. Oh, look at her. Our producer over there is trying to bogart the cotton candy.
Yeah, I saw that. It's okay. I got on.
That's how we pay her in cotton candy. I'm good. Yeah, I think Prisoner of Azkaban is great. My favorite. I have not seen all the Harry Potter films.
Go.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
you know,
I know.
because Jestina and I at one time before we started this podcast tried to do a podcast together where because she had not seen all the Star Wars films, and we would record Star Wars film. You know, we would watch a Star Wars film and then we would watch a Harry Potter film and do back and forth. My favorite thing that we would do is at the end of every episode, we'd switch out. So a Harry Potter movie first and a Star Wars movie back and forth.
Yep.
And so we had watched one of the Star Wars films. I can't remember which one it was. And then at the end of it, Jestina would ask, all right, so the next movie is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Scotty, what do you think it's about? And what I did, because I know that she's not seen movies,
Because he's a jerk.
is I took the characters from Harry Potter and put them in the Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
And
God.
so I just described all the events that happened in the Shawshank Redemption. And she was like,
I was enthralled that he came up with that so easily. I was like, that is a very detailed story you just told me. It's
was-
wrong.
Have you ever seen Shawshank Redemption? Oh, it's a great movie.
but I was like, oh my God, I'm watching her. I was like, oh my God, I've hooked her.
I really did. I was like, how did you do that just like that?
I mean,
He
it was
like,
quick.
let me paint you a picture.
Just like, and so that is what I will always remember about Prisoner of Azkaban. It was
So it's both of our favorite movies.
it's a good one. It is a good one. Sadly, I don't have a Harry Potter on this list at all.
It's okay, I'm not disappointed.
So what is your pick?
My pick for
Just a
2004 is
little upset.
Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
That was my backup.
It is.
Anchorman's a good one.
That movie is.
It's so dumb.
Am I the only person who never thought that was funny?
Sure.
Maybe.
You're sure.
I mean, there's probably others.
I mean, it's
a
okay
very
to be wrong.
Specific kind of humor. But I quote it. Like, if it's something that resonates enough with me that I quote it, that's important.
All right.
I like dry humor, and that is not dry.
All right. I normally don't like Adam McKay's humor, and I don't normally like Will Ferrell's humor. However, and like I got dragged to this movie. I did not want to see it because I don't.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, fine. And then what I get was the most ridiculous, silly, but generally funny ass movie I had ever. Like, it's so random that it works. Like, none of this stuff should work in this film, and everything kind of lands for me. What solidifies it for me.
Sorry.
My favorite part of it, will literally like hone this in for me, is when he throws the burrito out the window in his Jack Black, and then Jack Black takes Baxter, Ron's dog, and just punts him. Just punts the dog off a bridge. And then you're like, oh my God, Baxter's dead. And oh no, and then Baxter has this whole side story where he like gets his way back to Ron.
Like Homeward Bound.
But befriends bears, which becomes an important thing. And it is so dumb, but it's so funny, and I have never laughed to this day so much as I've laughed in theaters. So I balance all comedies based on Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I'm like,
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
I'm just right. It's there is a fight in the middle of it between newscasters, and it's like redonkulous, and then they make a sequel that's not nearly as good.
It's not.
And they
It's not.
They try to up every like this is almost like as a comedy.
You
it's
should have
almost-
left it.
Almost perfect, and it's like, but Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy,
Well
my
done.
favorite film, 2004.
Awesome.
2005.
I have to take a potty break.
Okay.
Pause.
Pause. We're
Pause.
Get Ripple, the bright new drink with that ring-a-ding flavor. Ripple. ripple.
Ice Cold Ripple is the new drink for lively people. It's the wine that winks back at you. The Ice Cold Refresher with twice the pleasure. Next time you feel like a drink, have a Ripple.
2005. My pick was Memoirs of a Geisha.
I could have guessed that one.
You could have guessed that
I
one?
could have guessed that one. I know you like that movie a lot.
Okay, so number one, I love the book. And the movie, to me, is just a beautiful representation of the book. The story is a beautiful story. I love Japanese history anyway. I lived in Japan, so that culture just kind of resonates with me. But it's just so beautiful. The story is sad. It's like there's a sad beauty to it. It's just a phenomenal movie. Really, the stars you may not know except for Michelle Yeoh, who's been in a lot of stuff. For me, her biggest thing lately has been in Star Trek Discovery.
Wicked.
Wicked. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. She's great in Wicked.
It's horribly miscast in Wicked.
I love her though. I love her.
I love her too. I just don't think she can sing.
Oh no, she can't sing.
And she has a singing part, and I'm like, not great.
She can't sing, but I think that she plays that character well.
Sure.
Like the acting part. But Ken Watanabe, which is one of my favorite actors. I love him.
I also like saying Ken Watanabe.
Ken Watanabe. Man, he's sexy. He's a sexy man. Love him. But anyway, the movie is just beautiful, and it's one of those movies that I can watch over and over again. I've read the book several times. It resonates like in a special place. So yeah. Now we're gonna go back to the Harry Potter thing. My very, very close second was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
I had a feeling yours was going to be Goblet of Fire.
Because she likes goblets and fire.
She does.
No,
she does.
And let me explain why
drinks
this
are
is
delightful.
They are. This is why this is my favorite Harry Potter movie, and the reason why is number one. I read the books as an adult. These books were supposed to be young adult. You were a young adult.
Them. So I actually I'm of the generation that grew with the books.
Right, and my kids did.
It was perfect.
I can't read. So
I've read all the books too, but the first few, they were still very young adult. The stories were great. I loved them.
They were.
This is the book where shit got real.
It's a turning point.
It changed. This is where everything changes. And the movie is the same thing. It's like everything changed.
Did we see that one?
After this movie?
I don't remember how far we made it.
I don't think I've seen
Do you remember the Tri-Wizardy tournament?
No.
Tri-Wizard tournament.
No.
Tri-Wizarding.
You don't remember all the
Cedric
different
Diggory.
schools coming together, like a school from France and a school
I think we only probably made it through the third. Because again, we were doing back and forth. So that would have been 7 at that point.
Yeah.
6, 7, something like that.
Okay.
But so I don't know that we made it that far.
6, 7. That's your fault.
I have to go now. I can't be here anymore. Bad touch.
6,
7.
I don't do that
See,
because
if
apparently I don't have Riz.
No, see, that's how you kill it. If us old people start doing it, the kids will stop doing it. And they'll
No,
come
I
along.
just keep doing bussin', and apparently that's so old now that it's past cringy. It's just annoying.
Oh, I got you.
So I keep doing it.
I love how she still can speak the language. Cringe and what's the other one you said? Riz. I don't even know what that means.
We just
Charisma.
got into a whole.
Charisma.
So it means charisma. I just learned this yesterday.
Yeah, Riz.
Because we were at my parents' house and
Charisma.
they
Okay.
started going off on Sigma and all this stuff. I was like, but what's the bad one? Because I want to call you that. And apparently
Is
it's
it
Omega.
Sigma?
Omega. Yeah.
Omega's the bad one.
Yeah.
So what the one that's in charge? I guess Omega's not. Alpha's in charge.
Alpha's in charge.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Omega's the
Omega
last.
is the bitch wolves that get eaten at the end, is what I
Yeah.
was told. Yes.
Yeah, you got Alpha and Omega.
Which
Yep.
is not a true thing. That was
No.
based on a weird.
That's
my
so
young
weird.
brother said that, so I don't believe it as
Oh my
fact.
God.
Anyway, so I can't keep up with it, and nothing made my knees creak harder than every time my kids say something that I'm like,
Do you know that German was easier for me to learn than this new lingo?
I can't. It doesn't
It's
make
so-
any sense.
well-
It doesn't make sense.
Well, there's not Duolingo for it yet.
Yeah, can we?
you
Can
can't
we get?
gamify it.
Do they put this shit in Urban Dictionary? Because that's my new dictionary as an adult.
yes,
Like,
they-
let me
need
just
it.
get to my dictionary.
It's all there. Oh, it's all in Urban Dictionary.
I wonder if they have printed copies of those.
I don't know.
That'd be fun to have an Urban Dictionary.
That'd be great.
Or just an Urban Dictionary.
Anyway,
No, like you know what I'm saying.
Memoirs of a Geisha.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have to pull that up. So mine is much less beautiful or meaningful. It's meaningful to me, but it's the Legend of Zorro. Legend of Zorro,
right.
Mask of Zorro, something like that. I don't
Mask
know.
of
I
Zorro.
love that. The Mask of Zorro, whatever. I've watched it multiple times.
Is that the one with
Antonio
Antonio
Banderas
Banderas?
and
Okay.
Catherine, whatever her
Zeta-Jones.
face.
Jones.
See, I know names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my phone up, and he cuts Z's and everything, and he jumps on a horse from
That's
a
a cute
building.
movie.
It was fun. There's a whole mine, and it's
Yeah.
just delightful.
It was
I
cute.
really enjoyed it. He was taken, and then it ends so beautifully. They're in
Well-
the house, and the baby, and the flower. Oh God, it's beautiful.
Anthony Banderas is a beautiful man.
He's a
so-
beautiful man.
It's the second
And
one.
he went
It's-
on to be a really, really cute kitty. Wait, hang on. Let me read it.
The Legends of Zorro. You're right.
The Legends of Zorro. Yeah.
is the second one. The Mask
Yeah.
of Zorro is the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. They're both great.
That's great. I like Zorro films.
I
Man.
love the Zorro. They're fun.
They're swashbuckly and
As you can tell, I tend to watch a lot of things when I do watch something that is fun.
Yeah. You
Because
like
my
fun
life
movies.
is so like chaotic that I'm like, I need joy.
You like fun movies.
I do like fun movies.
I think my pick for 05 is fun.
What is your fun movie?
Constantine.
Oh, I like that was like I almost picked that one.
Is that
too.
the one where the guy dies and they can't remake it because it'll be weird? Because he died during the making of the movie?
That's The Crow.
That's The
Okay.
Crow.
It's also a C.
2005 had some good movies.
Yeah, they did. So Constantine's a Keanu Reeves movie based on a comic book called Hellblazer. It's about a guy who fights demons, basically. And it's a big war between heaven and hell, and he's kind of like this. It's almost like a noir detective story.
Okay.
And
I like detective
Rachel
stories.
Weisz is in it, and
He's great.
she's
He does
really good.
exorcisms.
He does exorcism stuff. Shia
Keanu
LaBeouf's
Reeves
really
is
good
fun.
in it.
I like Keanu Reeves.
It's one of my favorite Keanu films. The special effects are great. Gavin Rossdale from Bush is
I
in it.
can't wait for the second one.
Yes, if
It's
we
gonna
ever
be
get
soon.
it. If we ever get it.
We'll get it.
Tilda Swinton is in it,
Oh, she's great.
playing an angel, and I love Constantine. It's there are a lot of great movies, but it comes down to like much like Ocean's 11. Like Constantine's a movie I can just put on and just enjoy every time. I've seen it hundreds of times. The reason why it stuck out on me is because I had watched it on AMC years ago. I had gotten sick with like the worst respiratory chest infection I'd ever had, and like my doctor gave me these antibiotics, but they were like made in Japan kind of thing. So I had the Japanese antibiotics. And so I'm watching this movie, and I'm high on these antibiotics, and like they give me hallucinations. Like the side effects are. I
That's
looked it up later,
weird.
right? I looked it up later. It was hallucinations, and so, but I'm watching the movie and half asleep watching it, and then dreaming about fire and demons and stuff. And it's like this movie's so metal. Most people be scared. I'm just like, this rules. And so, I love Constantine. It's a great movie. It's definitely one I will always enjoy. And like you, hopefully they'll make a sequel. I'm looking for it. I hear rumblings, but we'll see.
2006.
06.
2006, Clerks 2.
Good choice.
I could not pass up putting a Kevin Smith movie on here, and this is one of my favorites. It's a lot of fun. It's got the whole cast. If you watch any of his movies, this is like an all-star Kevin Smith cast. It has so many funny moments in here that are just completely wrong. I like the whole, pillow pants conversation, which is, if you've never seen it, you need to go back and watch it.
I liked Clerks. I saw that and
Clerks
paused for
2?
a second. Yeah, well, like the last one I did not like. The very
last
serious
one,
one.
nobody, we didn't like. I
Yeah,
don't know.
'cause we saw it together.
Yeah, we did all three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the first and the second. I
Right.
like them all. I thought that was a good story. I did not like the last one.
I mean, here's the thing. Clerks is the first thing I've ever seen with Kevin Smith. Obviously, that was his first film, and I loved it. It was great. But Clerks 2, I like better than
Yeah.
Clerks. I just thought it was funnier. And
well,
of
the
course,
characters were more
but
established.
also, these characters are developed now. You
Yes.
know who these people are.
Yeah.
So it's just a great movie.
Isn't that the one with the donkey show?
It is
Yes,
the Donkey
it's the Donkey
Show.
Show.
I mean,
That
there's a
one was
lot
a
of
good one.
things.
That
There's
one was a
Donkey
good one.
Show. There's the whole porch monkey incident.
They're bringing it back. Hey, we're bringing it
funny.
back.
We're bringing it back. It's just wrong. It's so wrong. But it's great.
Thoroughly enjoyed Clerks 2.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Forgot mine because we were talking about porch monkey. Sorry. Mine was Casino Royale.
Oh,
good.
that was actually good. That was my first choice, and then
Okay.
I swapped it.
So that one is. I did not watch the Bond movies with what's his face beforehand.
There's a lot of Bonds.
Yeah,
No,
the-
right before him though.
Right
Pierce Brosnan.
Thank you.
He was awful.
I had seen
I like
I
GoldenEye.
have
I
like
did see
seen them
them.
in passing, or like I knew he was like Bond, and this I believe is this not his first?
Yes, this is the
Yeah,
first.
this is the first one
It
with
was
what's his
his
face.
first.
I'm not good with names. I'm sorry. And
Daniel
I
Craig
enjoyed
is
it.
his name.
Thank you. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of fun for me. I think I've seen like maybe one or two after that, but none to like. That
He's
one,
my
it's
favorite
like
Bond.
I know.
I grew up with
Yeah.
Bond. I mean, and I mean, he's my favorite even more so than Sean Connery. And I know that's sacrilege
Connery.
because I love Sean Connery. I grew up with Roger Moore, who was just dumb.
No, Roger Moore's my Bond though, and the reason why Roger Moore's my Bond is because you and I grew up at the same time.
Right.
Like he was on ABC every Sunday night.
Well,
so-
yeah, he was. I mean,
and
he
so
was the
he's my
popular
Bond.
Bond. He was
That's
like
not my Bond.
He was the Bond for the longest. He was the
Yeah.
longest running Bond, I think. But he was campy.
Yeah, sure. All those movies are
Daniel
campy.
Craig takes it back to
It's
the
like
way the
suave
books
and
are
sexy.
written. Well, that's the way he's the Bond of the books.
I liked it.
That's
though.
the way the books
I
are.
thought it was great. Since then, I enjoyed the Bond movies. I never went back and watched the previous ones, so I can't speak to those.
Sure.
But I enjoyed it.
Most
So-
like a lot
That's
of
good.
lot of franchises, there are good ones and bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Casino Royale. It's the only one of the Daniel Craig movies I like. I'm not a huge Bond fan. That's in my mind.
I love
And
Bond.
I've seen them all, and I think they just get worse as they go. I like the follow up to this was Quantum of Solace, and that makes no damn sense.
Oh, I love Quantum of Solace.
And then
I've seen that one
Skyfall, everyone
Oh, I
loves.
have seen all of those.
I
then.
love
I've seen Skyfall too.
Skyfall's fine.
Oh my God.
But Casino Royale with you is special. There's something about like everything that it just kind of clicks on all cylinders.
Yeah,
and
it just worked really well.
It's really good.
I
With
enjoyed
Mads
it.
Mikkelsen, and so
I enjoyed it.
with bleeding eye. It's just
Yeah.
like
It's great.
it's dope. I like it. I really like it. My pick for 2006 is a little movie called Clerks 2.
Oh, y'all. That's the first time we've had it this whole time.
we
Clerks 2
haven't met.
is, in my opinion, still Kevin Smith's finest film.
Yep.
He makes good movies. We're me and Steph are big fans, but I think this one is where everything kind of balances out.
Yes.
And this is the last time it really balances out well. It's kind of a grown up big pants movie with a small budget, especially compared to Clerks and what he had been making between stuff. And yes, there's a little bit going back to the well, but instead of just going back and rehashing everything, he evolves it. And unlike Anchorman 2, where they just expand it and not making it funnier, he expands this, and everything it just adds another layer that I think Clerks 3 is missing, honestly.
Right.
But 2 is near about perfect. I will die on that hill. I like it much like you. I like it more than Clerks, but also I worked in fast food, so I've never worked at a convenience store,
Oh, I've never worked in either.
but I've worked in fast food, and I'm like, I get all of this.
Yeah.
And so
I should have Mickey watch it
it's
because she's always worked in fast food.
yeah, you definitely should. It's great. And so yeah, Clerks 2 is my pick for
That's awesome.
06.
We have the same movie.
Yeah, we do. I figured we'd lap. I was pretty sure we were going to overlap on that one.
Okay, good deal.
07.
07.
07. My pick is 300.
Ah!
Jack
This
Sni-
is Sparta.
Zack- yes,
I know that. I know
Zack
the
Snyder
kick.
film.
That's all I know.
I love this film. This is the first time I've seen a movie filmed in this style.
Yep. It's a much like it's the first time he really developed that style for
Well,
him.
yeah. So here's the thing. I don't. Which came first, Scotty? You'll have to look it up. I watched the movie series Spartacus. It might have come after this, but the Spartacus, the series, is filmed in a similar way, like with this very slow motion blood splatter and all of that, which I really enjoy. This actually is a very stacked movie star-wise. It's got a lot of big names. I'm just gonna be honest.
Spartacus debuted on January 22nd, 2010.
Okay, so it was after.
Yeah.
So this movie, I guess, pioneered this style.
Oh. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very. I mean, Zack Snyder's known for that kind of stuff. Like
Okay.
when you see a Tim Burton movie, you're like, this is a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder does the same
Okay.
thing with his films.
I mean, it's great. It's like the over the top fight scenes, as far as when people go in, everything is slow motion and it's very unrealistic. Well, the color is very muted, but the blood is very bright. and
Interesting.
it's very comic booky looking, which is on purpose because it's a comic.
It's based on a comic
It's based
by
on
Frank
a
Miller.
comic, so and it still kind of has that. But the men are beautiful in this film. Like, it's gorgeous. They're half naked and just has a lot of beautiful men.
It's Gerard Butler. This is the movie that really kind of makes Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
It's got Lena Headey.
Michael Fassbender, Lena
Fassbender's in
Headey.
this? I forgot Fassbender was in
Dominic West, Rodrigo Santoro, David
Wenham, who is Faramir from
right.
Lord of the Rings.
Exactly. So it's got like some really well-known actors in this film, and Lena Headey's gorgeous. In this, I mean, like, but it's just well made, and it's what I like about it is the whole Spartan culture. You know, they're a warrior culture, and it's just fantastic.
It's a good movie. I saw it
I
in
love
theaters
it.
too. Loved it.
Well, I have not seen that movie. I know the moment of this is Spartan, and then they
I
kick him in
guarantee
the
you,
hole.
Thomas has seen it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he has. My pick.
I saw 300 and Clerks 2, both, different years, but I saw them with your ex-husband.
Nice.
That's not surprising.
We saw a lot of movies in the
Yeah.
mid 2000s together.
So 2007 was an eventful year for me in my life. I graduated high school, and I also had a baby. And there's not a lot of people that do those things in the same year. And also in this year is the film Juno.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think I saw this very close to when it came out.
Do you know I've never seen that movie?
It's a good movie.
So it's interesting. It's a little bit more. It's not different now, but it's more awkward to watch because Ellen Page is now
Right.
Elliot
Yeah,
Page,
it's
and
now
so
Elliot
now
Page,
it feels
yeah.
a little like you can't really celebrate the womanhood of it because it feels wrong in a way.
I mean, you could celebrate the womanhood of the act. I mean,
Of the
No,
character.
of the character,
Of
for
the
sure, for
character.
sure. It just makes it a little different now for me.
No, I get it.
Because it's like
So
you don't
it's-
want to like refer to them in the opposite
It's like when
anymore.
I'm watching
and
X-Men and there's Kitty Pryde. I'm like, it's Elliot Page.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's true. But I thought it was interesting, and it had it resonated
Well,
with
at
me
that time,
at the time.
it's fair to say that time it was Ellen Page.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it
true.
was.
That's
I
true
mean,
because it
you
was
know.
Ellen Page.
At the time.
So that was my pick for 2007.
Great movie. Oscar nominated film. Great film. Actually, Oscar winner. I think Diablo Cody won for screenplay on that one.
Oh, delightful.
If I believe so. My 2007 is Zodiac.
Oh, that's a great movie. Yeah.
David Fincher, and it's about the Zodiac killer and the investigation for the Zodiac killer in California, and it is intense and wonderful and scary at parts. One of the scariest scenes involves just being in a basement. Nothing really happens, but that basement is damn scary. And every time
Basements usually are.
and I'm freaked out. And I know what happens, and I'm still freaked out every time I watch it. It's I think it's Jake Gyllenhaal, is it? In that I get like I think it's Jake Gyllenhaal, but I'm double checking because I don't trust my math on this. The audience is screaming. Yes, it is Jake. Yes, Jake Gyllenhaal. I get like this era, Jake Gyllenhaal and Tobey Maguire, all those guys kind of like mixed up, and so they're so.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But it's him. It's got Robert Downey Jr., Mark Ruffalo, Anthony Edwards, Brian Cox, John Carroll Lynch. It is just amazing, and so if you've never seen it, I highly recommend it.
I haven't, but I enjoy movies that sound like that, so I probably watch it at some point.
It's a crime drama about a crime that was never
Got real
solved,
loud.
and so
Still to this day?
to this day, it's never been solved. Like we don't know who the Zodiac killer
Yeah.
is,
For reals.
and so it's a whole
Interesting.
it's a whole thing about it. If people are hearing extra music, we do work next. We record next to an arcade. It's nothing we can do about it.
Somebody started a game that was real loud and tense all at the
they
same
started
time.
Dance Dance Revolution. That was good.
And
Okay.
Stephanie and I both were like, oh,
I
hello.
thought it was thunder. I didn't know what was
I
going
thought
on.
somebody walked in because I thought the door got open. And I was like, hello, join us.
But yeah, so Zodiac is my pick for 2007. Highly recommend it. Should have won the Oscar that year, and it did not. 2008.
2008, my pick is The Dark Knight.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love it. Christopher Nolan film. This is the first time you see Christian Bale as Batman.
The second Heath Ledger film on the list.
Yep, second Heath Ledger film on the list. Christian Bale is my favorite Batman. thus
Oh, is this
far.
the one where he's the Joker?
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
He does a
which
good
is like
Joker.
so. Stacked is a stacked cast. You've got Christian Bale, Heath Ledger, Gary Oldman, Cillian Murphy, Megan Gyllenhaal, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine. I mean, a great cast. But I really like this because I grew up with the. I don't know what series of Batman it was, but the ones with Michael Keaton and
Oh, yeah, the Tim Burton one, Joe Schumacher one.
yeah, those
Four.
and they're campy. I mean,
They are campy.
The first two,
I mean,
like Joe Schumacher really leans on campiness for the Val Kilmer and the
Right.
Clooney one, but the
Right.
the first two are kind of gritty.
they're gritty, but still in comparison.
No, right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
They were okay. But these movies, I mean, you really see the serious, Bruce Wayne and the serious Batman, and everything is just real and raw, and of course Heath Ledger, phenomenal as
Yep.
the Joker.
I
I
do
mean,
agree with that.
phenomenal. Took it to a level that I've never seen before.
Right.
Like, and really no one has been able to, in my opinion, top his Joker.
So this would have made my list. My only problem with it is Aaron Eckhart's not great in it, and
no, he's not great.
the-
I noticed he's not on my list
right.
of
But
actors.
the Two-Face storyline, it's bloated, and it deflates at the end, and I'm just like because Heath Ledger is so powerful in this movie.
Yeah.
I cannot make myself care about whatever happens with Harvey Dent.
I'm the same way. I don't care anything about Harvey Dent either. But I think
Where's Rachel?
But I think that there's enough of good in this film to just
Oh, it's great.
to where
It's
I
a
can
great
just
film.
ignore that whole Harvey Dent mess.
It's history making because it's the film that made the Oscars go to 10 film nominations instead of 5.
Why?
Because this one just was always number 6 on the list. And so they were like, we can't have that. So the Oscars used to have there used to be 10 nominations for Best Picture, and then for most of it, they cut down to 5, and for most of its life, it's been at 5. And then after 2007, they went and revisited it, and so now it's up to 10 now, or I think it's now at 10. But for a while, they were like, we're going to do up to 10. But I think now it's at 10. Yeah,
But anyway, Dark Knight.
great choice.
So I picked, again, the ones I have seen, and they also have to I have to know that I know everything that happens in that movie. And I think of this one more often than I would have expected to, but mine is Wall-E.
Wall-E.
I think I've seen that.
There's so many times where I still think about it, because essentially it feels like that's what society is doing. Not to get super deep or political or anything. It's always on my mind because it's they told us what we're going to do if we keep doing the things that we're doing, and everybody keeps doing it.
We're going to kill the planet, get spaceships, and drink big gulps.
They're going to just mind warp us into mind brainwash
I just
us,
want to
whatever.
say this is why I have a personal relationship with my AI.
It's basically the idea. If you hadn't seen it, it's the idea that human race lives in spaceships in the sky,
Right.
Because they've destroyed by
planet.
trash and everything, and there's no sustainable life. But really, it's the computers are tricking them into staying up there because they could just take over. And they all live in chairs and they float around.
It is a good pick. It's one of the best Pixar films. Smart.
So it's
I love it.
when I saw it, I was like, I have to do it.
Love it.
It was a good movie
It's
in
great.
general.
Do you like Wall-E?
Wally's the one with Wally.
The robot.
And he finds Evie. And he finds the plant and the shoe. He's one of the trash compactors.
That's kind of how I felt about it.
My 2008 pick is a film I'm pretty sure you two have never seen.
Okay.
Scotty, most of your films are films I haven't seen, but that's adorable for you to bring that up now.
Because a lot of people didn't see this movie. It's the Fall.
The Fall.
The Fall. It's by Tarsem Singh. He is famous for a 2000s film. I think it's 2000. The Cell with Jennifer Lopez and
I've heard of the movie. The Cell.
All right, so The Cell is right up your alley. You should definitely add that to your list. Jennifer Lopez in the cell is trying to catch a serial killer through his mind, and the effects are amazing, and it's a whole screwy mindfuck kind of movie.
Okay.
So right up your alley. The Fall is about a stuntman in the 1920s who injures his back in a stunt, and he's in a hospital, and he meets a little girl who broke her arm. She's from Romania, and she broke her arm picking oranges as a migrant worker. And so he befriends her and starts telling her this story, this fantastic story, and we get to see the story inside. So Sleep Ace telling this little girl this story, and we get to see that it's all fantastic, and the effects are amazing with it. The reason why he's doing this to befriend her is because he can send her out to get him morphine pills. And so he's developed a drug addiction, and he tells the story and says, "All right, I'll tell you another part if you give me
some more."
Right.
Wow.
And it gets to the point where it's almost an abusive relationship. I'm not going to tell you another part until you get these pills for me. And she injures herself pretty seriously getting these pills, and it's heart-wrenching and wonderful and fantastical all at the same time. It's one of those films that when you see, it's hard to not think about, and it just sticks with you. And so so my pick for 2008 is The Fall.
Okay,
All
then.
right.
2009.
The last one on our list.
Last one. My pick for 2009 is Zombieland.
Good.
I've seen that one.
Look at there.
I love
was fun.
Zombieland. And this movie, the reason why I picked it is because it just gave me pure joy.
It's been a while. I probably have not seen it.
I watch it often.
Since 2000. I should go back and revisit. I haven't seen Double Tap in a while, too.
Yeah, I watched Double Tap recently, but Zombieland, just when it first came out, the first time I watched it, I giggled, I laughed, I smiled. This was such a fun movie for me. It was just fun. Like, you talk about things that you just...
Yeah.
This sparked so much joy, this movie. Like, I absolutely loved it. And I think this is the first time that I saw Emma Stone. I went back and looked to see what she did beforehand, and I didn't see any of the films
I
that
love
she
Emma
did
Stone.
before. I know
I
she did
truly
some
love
things.
her.
This is the first time that I was introduced to Emma Stone, and I love her, like, 100%. It's like, she's perfect.
She does really well.
But yeah, this is such a great movie. I love it.
Great movie.
Yeah.
It's
fun.
It's been Woody Harrelson's funny.
Fun movie.
Abigail Breslin's in this too, and like this is like her first big thing since Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah.
And
She's in it. You've got Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray has the best cameo in it.
Yeah.
And so
It's a good movie. I
great.
liked it.
It's good. Not a bad
Amber
pick.
Turd was in it briefly.
Was she?
she was the apartment girl
Oh,
at the very beginning.
they made they were trying to make a TV show out of it, and there's a pilot leaked online that you can watch, or at least the opening to the pilot. That's really funny.
Oh, I could see this being a great series.
You
got a whole world of,
right.
Yeah.
And so it's exploring that
It'd
world.
be like The Walking Dead, but funny.
Yeah, it's kind of what I think that's what they were going, because I think it came out after Walking Dead, and they're like, but the pilot didn't get picked up, but you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll put a link in the show notes.
Good deal.
Mine is Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, that was my second one.
Look at that.
I really, really liked that one.
I'm impressed you picked a Tarantino
It's
movie.
a good movie.
I do like Tarantino. I have not seen all of his things, but the things I have seen of his, I enjoy.
I love that one. I didn't pick that because Zombieland just made me laugh so much.
Makes sense. But I really enjoyed Inglourious Bastards. So when I saw it, I was like, that's it. That's the one.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like it. The opening alone is worth being on this list, and I'm glad someone put it on their list.
I got you, Scotty.
It was probably
Took
in my
till
top
9, but I
3,
got
top
you.
4 on that one. But yeah, it's a great movie. Christoph Waltz is killer in that.
Oh, I love him.
Killer. One wins his first Oscar. He wins 2 for Tarantino films, which is interesting. So I don't know where I've developed this cough. My pick for 2009 is Zack Snyder's The Watchmen.
I never actually ended up watching that. I've heard of it, but I never watched
Watchmen?
it.
Yeah, The Watchmen. It is an interesting take on Alan Moore's comic, but what I love about it, and much like you like 300,
Right.
it's visually stunning.
Is this the one with the naked guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Manhattan.
Oh yeah, I like him. I did see this movie.
Yeah, and it's
Rorschach and
Rorschach
and all, yeah.
I watched it recently when I actually wrote up my my article on this on Substack, you know, Zack Snyder. I have a weird history with Zack Snyder. I really like his early films. For a long time, I was a defender of his work. You and I love Sucker Punch.
Right, I love Sucker Punch.
We'll die on that hill.
I've seen that. That's a good movie.
And well, we did it on the podcast, didn't we?
Did we?
We did.
That's why I've seen that.
And
it was so good.
But there's something about Watchmen, and I know it's not the real ending, you know, whatever the book, whatever, and I don't care about any of that because what I get is so complete and makes sense to my brain. I think everyone in it is firing on all cylinders. I think it's wonderful. I think it's highly underrated. I think a lot of the Zack Snyder hate is like, well, you know, it's not, you know, it's Zack Snyder and it's not, you know, what Alan Moore intended. And like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I got two Alan Moore pieces on here. I got Constantine and Watchmen, and look, they're both fine works for me. I'm happy with it. So yeah, so that for my pick for 09 is Watchmen. The soundtrack's killer. It's like the movie's.
It was a good movie. It was a really good movie.
It's a solid movie.
I did not care for the series, which he had nothing to do with. But
I like the series too.
I didn't like the series.
Well, I like the series because it introduced the massacre to Tulsa to more people, and so. Yeah, so that's the first 10 for us. So to recap, my list is Ghost Dog, Ocean's 11, Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, A Mighty Wind, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, Constantine, Clerks 2, Zodiac, The Fall, and finally Watchmen.
Do you want us to go through ours too?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Stephanie.
My list is Boondock Saints, Hannibal, Gangs of New York, Love Actually, Kill Bill Volume 2, or actually the whole Kill Bill movie series, whatever. Memoirs of a Geisha, Clerks 2, 300, The Dark Knight, and Zombieland.
All right. Mine is Coyote Ugly, A Knight's Tale, Sweet Home Alabama, Elf, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, The Legends of Zorro, Casino Royale, Juno, Wall-E, and Inglourious Bastards.
Solid list all together. I don't think there's a bad movie on our list.
No, not at all.
I think
we did well.
I think we did well, and I'm honestly surprised there's only one Harry Potter film.
It's the best one. I have to tell you.
There was an honorable mention.
There was an honorable mention.
I did have an honorable mention on mine.
Neither of us brought up the Sorcerer's Stone though, because we're like, it's fine.
I like that one.
It's okay.
Well, you haven't seen the rest of them.
It has to establish it. Like, it's important to establish it, but it's okay.
Well, that's our pick. Let us know what you think your favorite films from 2000 to 2009. We'll do 2010 to 2020 next month, but should be fun. This is Sky saying this is our contribution to the multiverse. Go out and make yours.
Bye.
Bye.